and welcome back to Humankind! Here it is! Apologies about that. These are the players who are joining me in my game today. I haven't studied you very closely. Playing on normal pace, a normal world, and Humankind Difficulty. Because apparently I'm a sucker for punishment, and I just do not learn. My goodness. You've probably gathered by the title or the description that today I'm playing a scientific-focused game. By and large, we'll be picking the scientific cultures, seeing if we can chain through them through the eras, but I'm also not against us picking some of the scientific light cultures. One example that springs to mind immediately, because I've just recently published my Humankind game classical era tier list, is in the classical era we have the Morians, who could be a reasonable backup to the Greeks, because the Morians have, I believe, the Stupa, which is a great little district that provides some science along the way too. Whew. Alrighty, and of course, a very warm hello to everybody who's joining me live today. Apologies for the slight delays. It's been a couple of days of awful technical issues, but I'm really thrilled to be here on a rental system, and hopefully it will be able to hold up. I paid top dollar for the best computer rental I could get from them while they investigate whether my current computer is indeed on its deathbed or not. So, let's crack on. A very warm hello to you, Scott, Devilish, Pete, Stage, Armas, Cyclone, Clickbait, Zach, Demo, Sebastian, Merciless, and everyone else in the chat. A very warm welcome to you live viewers as well. Right, ooh. I think dry grass is providing 2 science. I'm not mad about that at all. Anyway, let's explore. So yeah, we're playing on normal speed, so we've got a little bit of work to do. The downside to playing on normal speed a lot of the time is that you really don't get your first picks, right? And we've seen this time and time again. This will be no new information to those of you who are regular viewers. Ooh, nice. It's a shame we found that right on a river, so we lose... Oh, actually, hello. I'll take that back. Yeah, you'll know that it can be a little bit difficult. However, the AI does love to choose the Mycenaeans, the Harappans, the Egyptians, don't we all? But, so maybe there is a world where actually we do get to play our scientific ones. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Oh, Devilish! Thank you so much, Devilish! For the $1.99 super chat, Devilish says, a science play? For moi? You shouldn't have, wink face. Ah, Devilish, I figured it was about time, you know? It's about time. My goodness. Gareth! And Michael, hello! Welcome along. Good to see you. Good to see you. You've missed Sweet Nothing, my friend. Sweet Nothing. Good timing. Hello, BRD. Cerubio as well. How's it hanging? Okay, I'm going to do a bit of fighting, because we do have a fighting star, and I oft neglect the poor fighting star. Because I'm too busy running around looking for these nuts and berries and all those sorts of fun things. So, we're going to also, this game, try and do that. Look at this wonderful river. Wow! Get me down there. Get me down there. That is awesome. Holy moly. Jeepers. Okay. Can the Harappans please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Yeah, I'll run my way through there and pop down an early outpost, seeing as we're clearly not making any discoveries. Pure science or mixed? As I was saying at the start, it'll be, I'm okay to mix it, but only if we're mixing it with really, like, clearly sort of scientific light cultures. Those ones that aren't technically scientists, but might as well be. You know, like, they're scientists in everything but name. Or at least close enough to it. Do not run that way as well. How dare you? Yeah, but by and large, we'll try and go for the core scientist cultures, I think. If we can, of course. And there's a huge asterisk, as we well know. A huge asterisk. Okay. Let's... Oh, now it's like, do it up there. I'm going to do it here, because 1410 is fantastic. Look at that. Look at that wonderful starting tile. Oh my goodness. That's what dreams are made of. It's unlikely that there's going to be a lot more up here, because you can see the northern map boundary. But we'll cruise up and have a look anyway. We'll cruise up and have a look anyway. We might keep this unit in the middle, and then stretch this one along through this highly productive rocky field. Hello, Leslie! And see what's down this way. And maybe we go for the cheeky pillage of the sanctuary. I don't love pillaging these sanctuaries, but I've used all of my movement to walk here now, so let's do it. We'll get a free dude out of it, and there we go, we can move through. I note also we have found 0 knowledge stars. 0! What? How did we get none? What the heck? That feels bad, man. I don't understand that, to be perfectly clear. Oh, it's okay. We'll go for that one. Oh, Gareth! Thank you so much, Gareth, for the 5p! Gareth says, I found my card and sorted my membership, lol. Why do you hate on the Greeks, winky face? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was reading through the... Firstly, Gareth, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. You're absolutely fantastic. And secondly, yes, I was reading through the comments on my Humankind Classical Era Ultimate tier list. Shout out to that, and there is no link in the description. And yeah, a lot of people were like, why are you hating on the Greeks? I ranked the Greeks fairly averagely. They're just not that good. I'm sorry, they're just not that good. If they weren't a scientist, I would really rank them trash tier. Righto, let's choose. And we're actually first to the pick, which suggests to me that maybe everyone else has had about as garbage of a start as I. I think we'll roll through... this really hurts me. Really hurts me. Oh. How I love thee. But we're going to choose the Babylonians. Because they are a scientist, and if we can at least start on the right footing, then maybe that sets the run off reasonably well. I will choose the Babylonians first, but I'd like to involve chat in future decisions, so do be prepared to poll your freaking little hearts out, please. It's okay, biggest bunny. I'm sure that they will, you know, charge me $1 million for a replacement graphics card in 3 weeks when it arrives, and everything will be back to normal. Greek people always think they roll up with... Hey, P-Draggy, I tried to download your persona 2 days ago, but I must have spelt your name wrong. I think I forgot the D. And you got 2 G's in it as well, I remember you said that. But I must have just forgot the D. Classic. Okay. I'm going to put that one on auto explore now. We don't need to manually control that dude. We might just keep this one under our control. Now what I'm doing is having a look around at luxuries in the world, and this territory to the top right has horses, whereas this one that we started in really only has incense. Which isn't terrible, but also we can probably do better. So we've got reasonable makers, reasonable farmers. Obviously we're going to build our unique district, but first I will probably go for the pottery workshop, just because our incense production is pretty garbage. Let's fight this mammoth for a bit of gold. The only reason being that we can use gold to buy out the pottery workshop. Literally, that's it. This mammoth, rather. Did I say elephant? I always do that. This mammoth will provide us with a pottery workshop. You just don't quite know it yet. Do you know the trick when you choose the culture? You mean the spam trick to keep it and stay in the era? Yes, I have been told about that. I'm not going to use that trick if that's the one you're referring to, though. I don't mind using strategies that are strong in Humankind, but if I have to spam, click, choose, and then quickly back out, that feels a bit more like a... like a bit of a... I don't know, a bit of a cheese exploit rather than, say, a technology that's just good, like nuclear fission, which is, in my opinion, not a cheese exploit. You're just using a good culture. Culture? A good technology. It went bzzz. Joe? Oh, the Joes, yeah. What happened to my PC? There are enough people here that I can probably tell this story once and not have to tell it again. Have you been to Sorcon? No. I was editing a beefy video. I was also making some thumbnails, and I'd forgotten that I'd also had about 40 tabs open in Chrome from doing some research for a video. It was a very hot day, the hottest day of the season. Lots of things, I speculate, combined into, unfortunately, a very loud bang. And then an immediate ceasing of all production from my computer. It died. I don't know why. It was custom built from a computer shop, a local computer shop that I really like. So I took it in there immediately, almost crying, like cupping my baby in my arms in tears. I was like, please fix my computer. It's not just personal. I really do need this for my work as well. And they were like, it's gonna be 4 to 7 business days. And I was like, no, this cannot be. What can we do? They were like, well, you've got 2 options. You can go somewhere else if you want, and they might be quicker, but they won't be because everywhere's like us. And they were right. I did ring up a couple of other places, and nowhere was different. And so then second choice was just buy a new PC and we'll refund you for the one broken part when we discover what it is. And I was like, absolutely not. What do I look like? Scrooge McDuck? Jeez. And then finally they were like, okay, we'll leave it with us. We'll repair it, and we can loan you this loaner PC. Oh! Free of charge. Kind of like a rental car, I guess. So I'm treating it like a rental and using this loaner PC that is not quite as good as my normal one, but it seems to be holding up okay. There's the Pottery Workshop bought. Now let's get our unique district down. So yeah, that's the story of my PC. That's the story of my PC. Ah, Jacob, good to see you. Oh my goodness, the timing. Octopus, Red Panda. That's why you never cheap out on a PSU. Who said I cheaped out, Red Panda? I can assure you I did not. I'm still paying it off. In fact, I bought it months ago before Humankind on the old credit card-a-roo. I did not cheap out. I did not cheap out. Although it's not like the greatest PC of all time, granted. Like I could have spent like 3 times as much on it. Oh boy, who have we met and why are they fighting me? And where are they? Okay, we've got another poor AI spawns top left of continent routine that we can play through here. In that case, let's send the boys to fill out these blanks and try and forward settle these territories first. That one there actually isn't terrible because it's got 2 unknown strategics, although it is a tundra, so maybe it is terrible. Either way, let's try and reconvene the forces up toward the, dare I say, enemy, but hopefully we don't have to fight them. Although they are just running me down. Who are you? No one yet, by the looks. Yes, very good. Okay. Okay. This is not bad. Then I probably did, lol. I'm just gonna say that I didn't, and you'll just have to believe me. But I'm not gonna bother trying to convince you or show you any receipts or proof of purchases. You'll just have to take my word for it, or not take my word for it. That is also a perfectly fine, legitimate option. Speaking of perfectly fine, legitimate options, let's retreat. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I would just caution that sometimes things break, and it's just... that's just life. That's just life. Things just go wrong. Not everything is made equally. And sometimes you just get unlucky and push your luck a bit too far at the same time. 2 things that I do love to do. Could you stop? Okay, well, this is... we've been literally trapped into a corner here, so... looks like we're probably going to lose this unit. Say lovey. Ah, good to know, P-Draggy. Kia ora, shorty. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I won't be pooping on any brands in particular, but mayhap. Mayhap. Okay, those two guys are kind of weak. I feel like I might even just be able to take them with this one. So, I'm gonna try. But also, really quite important. Oh, are you the Mycenaeans? Oh dear. Hello, Razor Dude. Benevolent, trusting, vindictive, what? +10 industry on Maker's Quarters. That one is ridiculous. Like, that one's just mad. Honestly, it's too good. And now they've got 3 units, so we're just gonna pretend like we didn't even try and do that, and immediately try and get some peaceful relations. Would you like to trade? Brilliant. Okay, let's just work our way up. Try and please the Mycenaeans. Try and appease the Mycenaeans. That's you! Oh, brilliant! You are too overpowered. Rumen, you are too overpowered. Peace was never an option. Lucky he doesn't have the 20% on all cities as well. Oh, honestly? Yeah, so the 20% on all cities, you're right. I don't mind that so much because that only it becomes more of an issue in the late game. But the +10 on Maker's Quarters, I believe, is arguably actually more powerful because it's just immediately a problem. Immediately, when I build my Maker's Quarters with 8, you've got 18. You know what I mean? Like, that is huge. That is huge in the early game. So powerful. So powerful. So good on you for choosing that. Because if you want to be a powerful industrialist, that is by far and away the way to do it. What's our influence costs? I feel like it's a million mega influence. Yeah, 111 for that territory. Let's try and grab this one first. What is this one? 61. Okay. Unfortunately, it has no luxuries, but it's got 3 unknown strategics. So there's probably a copper and maybe a couple of late game ones. Isn't that right, copper? I missed the start, but in true VOD fashion, I caught up on 2 times speed. Oh, good on you, Rico. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Joining us at a good time. Hopefully. We'll find out. I might send this one actually up this way, because this territory is quite juicy, and it does border Babylon. Speaking of, we should maybe splash a bit of cash to speed some stuff up. Although that's only going to take 1 turn, so I'll let that play out. Might connect up these guys just because the Mycenaeans are right there. I'm curious to see if the strat will work. Hey, Sanogo! I played a game yesterday where I chose the Greeks and surviving through 2 militaristic wars was damn oppressive. Yeah, I'm pretty scared. I'm pretty scared about that. I'm pretty scared. If they decide to fight me, I'm not sure. Really, I'm not sure entirely what we're going to do. Which is why I'm trying to peacefully work. Holy moly, 18 industry on a starting thing, close to our capital, all day, baby. That is fantastic. Let's grab it.
Is this easy.
And I'll try and buy out these extra districts where I can. Also, we'll probably attach this up fairly quick smart because it has no luxuries. It has no luxuries. Holy shiza! Jason Bennett with a 5-0 counted on 10 hands. $50 super chat. Jason says, sorry to hear your PC rolled. Oh, please don't remind me. and stabbed itself in the foot. It so did. It so did. Whew. Jason, thank you so much. That is so very kind of you. You didn't have to do that, but I so appreciate it. Picture like a little piggy bank on my desk, and it's like the PC repair fund, and you just overflowed that jar. Jason, thank you so much. Oh, I so appreciate you. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. That is really cool and really kind, and I so appreciate it. Right, I also want to claim this territory so we can try and forward push the Mycenaeans. Sorry, Mycenaeans. We might let them sneak through down south, but try and hold the northern border. So I'll move this unit to position up to this territory to try and grab that. And then hopefully these two are strong enough to take this. What am I dealing with? Just runners. We should be okay. We should be okay. Gareth, yeah! Huck told me on Twitter that he was going away on holiday for a couple of days. Good on him. This is a very bad attack, so let's absolutely fight this. All day, baby. I'm on a river, which kind of sucks, but we should be okay. We should be okay. Okay, let's move this dude around and do the old double team trick. Might just end round, actually. Might just wait there. Hey, Orange, good to see ya! Oh my goodness, and Cerubio! What a time to look over. Cerubio95, Jumbo, I just got my laptop back. How do I send you my persona? Glad to hear you've got your computer back as well, Cerubio. Look at us go. I'm hoping to get my proper one back sometime soon as well. Thank you so much, Cerubio, for the $10 super chat. The best way to send it to me is to tweet it at me on Twitter. If you don't have that though, if you just at JumboPixel and tell it to me right now in this chat, right in this moment, I will write it down and make a special note of it. By and large, it's more difficult for me when people just type it in comments on YouTube because I lose track of them, or, you know, I'm replying to them on my phone while I'm out, or not on my computer because it's dead. So tweeting it at me is best because then it keeps a record. But yeah, if you just at JumboPixel and then type it now, if you don't have Twitter, that works totally fine too. Okay, that battle's gonna prolong through another round. Hopefully they don't have reinforcements. And let's continue with the game plan, which actually could involve a cheeky discovery. Failing to lose at Humankind Difficulty. Byron was making Lycans winning battles at the normal pace. They beat me. Any tips? I think you mean failing to win. I've got many tips to go through on my channel. I'm not quite sure where to start, but it sounds like you're doing things right. All of those things that you've said are good things. Potentially, maybe you're not playing aggressive enough. Sounds like you're playing very peacefully. I wonder if you're getting your militarist stars. That could be something that you're not quite doing right. Potentially also attacking a... Whoa, what the heck happened here? Jeez, dude. That was rough. That was real rough. Oh, we won, but at what cost? Yeah, maybe you're missing out on your militarist stars, potentially. I'm going to stand over these rivers, because this is an ugly spot for me to be. We might need reinforcements too. Yikers. So the first thing that I would do, without knowing anything else, and without directing you to my tips videos too much, would be to say, what stars are you not getting? Because that's probably your weak point. Mongols are a science culture, right? We can do whatever we like. Hey, welcome along, Poke Me. I think you're in this run. Did I miss someone? No, I haven't. I haven't. That's another issue. His yard is the size of Wales. Love it. Love it. Let's just connect that luxury. I think that's more important than some of these. Although, actually, we should also probably queue up some foodies. This is a terrible foodie, but it does give some science, which makes me more tempted to build it. We'll just hold off, though, for now. Those are two good builds. Fairly slow, so I want to get some industry online as well, which actually is the really important part of this territory, right? So maybe let's not muck around. Hoover that up. Place that down there. What that's doing now is pumping a whole load of industry into Babylon, right? The early connects are very good. Mongols have the best science, the science of war. Oh, P-Draggy, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. P-Draggy says, do the Mycenaean scouts that were made before they ascend still get the one veteran seat? My understanding is that they don't. Here's one that doesn't, so I'm going to assume that they do not. Not quite sure how that other one got it. We may be losing this unit, which is a bit of a shame. Let's try and cross the river and just hide. Just gonna play a dance of death until I can settle this territory, which is 74 influence. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna make that. What's this one up here? 74 as well. Okay. We want to get some vision over this river, because if they come in here to try and take this, we're going to have to fight them. Or realistically, probably not. Yeah, that's a disaster. Can we get a non-aggression pact, please?
I'm listening. Here is a
Shit.
to get your heart racing.
I have to refuse that, which really sucks. I just didn't quite have enough gold. I should have waited. Alright, well, next time. We know for next time. They will accept it, but only if we give it to them. Only if we pay them for it. Sorry. Okay. Let me see if I can hide in this forest. Literally just like run and hide. Do I keep running? How many rounds do I need to hide from them? Yeah, I'm gonna keep running. Nice. A great victory was had. That was such a cheese. That was such a cheese tactic. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. Oh dear. Oh, I love it though. It's actually the first time I've tried to do that, and it worked, like, quite well, dare I say. This territory has no luxuries. What a garbage spot. Let's go up north and take that one instead. Let's go up north. Oh, Star Hills! Hiya! Shout out to all the Dollar Shebas in chat. Thank you so much, Star Hills, for the $4.99 super sticker. I appreciate it. Pull a Forrest Gump? Literally. Literally. Let's get that astronomy house online. We don't need that infrastructure because we don't have horses. If I could get back into friendly territory, I could heal. But I don't want to. I really want to keep positioned here. How many more turns until I can claim it? Oh, 3. Awkwardly 3. Could have nearly been 2. Stability is high enough that we're still earning enough stability, though. Also, I've got my collective minds. When do you think I smashed that collective minds button? Just like 51 of you who are watching have smashed that like button. Dingo. Could have queued a move for my second turn. Yeah, could have. I refuse, should have. Let's just keep hiding. Carpentry, bring it on. Hey, Gustle Beats. Good to see ya. We're having a good time. We're doing okay. This territory probably gets settled in this wooded area, I would say. So I'm just going to avoid my opponent and stand atop this hill. Got a lot of gold and just enough influence. Hello, beautiful. Here we go. And I'm not going to be too picky. Although I would love to just be slightly there. But looks like there is a unit there probably chasing me down. So, yep. So let's just put this here. Hopefully that doesn't annoy them too much. Speaking of not annoying them too much, let's try and push this non-aggression pact again. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, this could be the quickest run of all time. Maybe go for walls before it's too late. Yeah. I'm nervous. Pray to the humankind gods. Oh no. Oh, I just saw some shielded boys run out of that capital. Okay. Okay. Sweats. Wipes brow. Whew. Right. Okay, we just managed to sneak out with a cheeky victory there. Which will also allow me to oh my... Okay. 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 After I've been watching videos, I can't stop playing this beautiful game. Isn't it a beautiful game? Honestly, totally agree. And I'm so glad you found some value out of my vids. Oh, this is frustrating. It's not gonna let me path through this tile without declaring war. See, I can't move here because I have to declare war because I've shut their borders. And even though this is a perfectly legitimate move, because I have to move through an illegitimate territory to get there, and I'm not already in their territory, I can't move through it. Which unfortunately kind of means that this unit is pegged within the zone of control of this unit, which vastly overpowers it. Something like 2 to 1. Run. Run. And we really quite quickly want to get this either a city or attached to a city. I'm wondering if I even don't bother spending influence on that. What's the attach cost here if we attach this to Babby? 80. Yeah, I reckon we actually do have to just save for that. Rip and F literally got cheated out of my EU. Hello everyone, glad I didn't miss too much. Good to see ya. Gazamo. Your vids convinced me to buy Amplitude OG compensation. Well, if you bought it through my link, I would have got a small kickback. Hoi 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 hoi. But I don't promote that very much because it may not always be the best deal. Basically, it might be, but it might not be. So I don't promote it too heavily. But if anyone is interested in picking up Humankind, I do always have a link. I'm part of the like partner program or something. There's no obligations on me to be in it. Like, it's not like you have to say nice things or anything like that. It's just like, if you're a content creator, you can post this link and you'll get a wee kickback. And so I keep that link in the description. But I don't really pump it that hard. Which is probably why most of you will not even realize it exists. Which is totally fine. Okay. Please can you not? Just gonna have to retreat away from that as well. The land of the long white retreat! This game's also on Game Pass, which is a pretty good deal. Yeah, totally. I had to reload and not research it to check, and it's definitely a thing. I found a glitch in the main game last night. I had already researched seafaring with the Greeks, and then changed to Norse, but it did not give the unique unit. Huh. Interesting. Has anyone else encountered that? I'd actually really love to make this its own city, but that might be wishful thinking. Finally, we have these civics, so let's go for the attach one. Definitely a cheeky good pickup. Wondering if this is worthwhile too. It will be, but maybe just not quite yet. Because I've made that attach cheaper, I think we can do it now? Question mark? Apparently not. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is real bad. Bad like a Donkey Kong. Oh, I'm being destroyed by my neighbors. Hidely ho, neighborino. Hey, Lit Lucky, good to see ya. You should promote it because I didn't know about it. If I did, I'd have used your link. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to promote it, because it's like, it's a weird thing, because it's like, hey, I have this link. Do I mention it at the start of every video so everyone hears about it? Probably not. I have it pinned on the channel, I have it in the description. I mention it occasionally in the live stream in these situations where somebody asks. Yeah, I don't know. I just, also, like, I feel like a bit of a beggar if I mention it all the time. So maybe that's a me problem, I don't know. But I think a couple of people have used it. So, it's out there. Please let me attach this freaking territory! What's our cost? 80. 2 turns, okay. Are you ransacking me? I don't think so.
Let's go.
Ah, look at that. That's a nice cheap attach. Quickly. No, it's still 80. I'm a big fat liar. Om nom nom. Right, now that's part of Babylon. We've got Mega Babylon. Unfortunately, Mega Babylon's a bit low on stability. But that's kind of to be expected because we've just created this stupidly large megacity. Let's get 3 forts to rival their clearly much better fort. But first and foremost, let's jump in the cheeky walls. I'll also need to queue up these because I was unable to buy them. I might put them ahead of the garrison, actually. I feel like that's probably okay. We should also really get our astronomy house at least starting to build, so I'll put that first. I know, it's risky. You could link it in the chat at the start or end of the stream. Ah, yeah, I guess, actually, that's a nice idea. That's a nice idea. I think announce it at the end of most videos. Ah, yeah, the end might be a good idea too. Yeah, that's another good point. Announcing at the start would just, like, probably put people off. But chances are, if you're watching my video till the end... Although, you could argue, if you're watching my video to the end, you probably already own Humankind, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing that I've, for the most part, just ignored. I might promote it on key videos in future, maybe. Might be a good idea. Because I really do appreciate you saying if you'd known about it, you would have used it. I appreciate that, and I believe that. What are we doing here? What is the game plan? I think it's just hope that we don't get attacked by the Mycenaeans and try and build up a little bit of industry. I'm wondering also if we actually use our collective minds. We're going to suffer civics osmosis like there's no tomorrow because of our proximity to the Mycenaeans. Which is super unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I'd rather hear you do that as opposed to... Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like we're not getting our own religion or society this game, which is a huge nerf, by the way. A huge nerf. Have you played the Civic that lets you attach the outpost with gold instead of influence? Yes. Yes, the 42nd Prodigy, that is a great one over that right-hand side of the Civics tree. I believe it's somewhere around here. I can't remember its name, but yeah, totally. That Civic is fantastic. It doubles the cost, I believe. So if it costs 100 influence, it'll cost you 200 gold. But in most cases, that's like more than acceptable. More than acceptable. Sent units out for the New World, they were lost at sea. For a while I played Humankind on Game Pass and still plan to buy it though. Yeah, I think there are a few people in that boat as well. The Game Pass is a great way to try Humankind. I love that it's in the Game Pass. When it first came out, even though I had a creator link, I was absolutely pushing that Game Pass because it's such a great way to play the game for, you know, almost no cost. I think we need Vortex. We also ideally want writing though, right? Let's grab writing, and organized warfare, probably fortifications, and maybe even standing army before philosophy, which feels bad, man. But I think we do need to focus on those. So we're going to beeline along the bottom of the tree for a bit, and hope that we don't get defeated in the meantime. Oh man, it's so good to be back live streaming. I'm so glad I have this rental computer to play on today. I can't tell you. I love this so much. You guys are awesome. Oh, look at this army. That is dreadful. Hey, speaking of awesome, some old guy in Hawaii! Thank you I love your username. It's so good. Thank you so much for the I was going to say Hawaiian dollars. The $5 super chat. Hope you don't get attacked. Yeah. Hope is a large part of my play strategy. Me too. I'm riding high on hopium at this point. Pure hopium. They should really have a demo like Civ used to where you get 100 turns for free. Ah, yeah. At Amplitude Studios. Not a bad idea. Although, because it's part of Game Pass, maybe you could argue that that's close to a demo. There are, I'm not sure if there are any at the moment, but there are often promotions where if you haven't played Game Pass before, you can get it for like $1. And that's pretty decent. Okay, we've got walls. Hallelujah! And I know it's not the same as a free demo because you still need to like put in a credit card or whatever, but it's close though. It's accessible, but maybe not accessible enough for in comparison to a demo. At least we're getting these research boosts. Every cloud has a silver lining. I'm gonna keep using my gold to just buy out as much as I can. Oh, woof. That's a real shame. Actually, I wish that I had seen that sooner because I actually really want this unit to claim this territory. See if I can sneak back through. How dare you! Okay. Okay. This is a very interesting point we've found ourselves in. We have no military. They've taken the territory adjacent to my capital and they have 4 units here. I don't think I would survive jumping in there to grab a free city next turn. In fact, there's no way. We're just gonna have to give up on that bad boy. What's going on here? Are we at war? Oh dear.
You have my ear.
Well. Gah. We don't even have the militaries. Can I get an F in the chat? Ripperoni, maybe. Damn right. Let's see what our peasants can do. Okay, mounted unit. Can't get over. Ooh. We could be okay here. I really want to put a healthy one there, but I can't just swap these, which is super annoying, because you'd think that they'd be able to swap through. So I'm just going to end the round. Look at us go! I thought this was going to be the end, but actually, we are holding this. The F's are flowing in the chat, but actually, we held. We held. No way. What the heck? Look at our peasants go! This highly defendable position. Brilliant. Yes! How do you like me now? Oh, I'm really pleased. And they can't do anything with that horse, so see ya. This battle is not gonna go quite so pleasantly. Guess we'll just stand on thy high ground and get attacked and brutalized. Okay, it is what it is. Would you consider doing games other than Humankind? I would love to see you play Crusader Kings 3. Oh, absolutely, Banana Man. Yeah, totally. This is not just an exclusively Humankind channel, believe it or not. I'm just really enjoying, you know, the discovery aspect of Humankind. It's also a fan-freaking-tastic historical strategy game. But yeah, absolutely. I love games like Crusader Kings, Stellaris, Hearts of Iron, obviously Civ. Civ's a huge one. But yes, absolutely. I would love that. I'll just have to, you know, test if there's appetite for it, I suppose. This horse is really annoying. I don't want my peasants to die fighting it, but I do want the siege to be over with. Well, how about that? Babylon lives on. Should we re-roll? I'm gonna post a poll. Not because we're necessarily gonna lose this, but just because this is a pretty awful start. Let me know what you think. Would love to see some CK3 Stellaris too. Thank you for letting me know. Honestly, the more that I hear you say that, the more confidence I have in like planning to do it, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Just run. Just literally flee. Literally flee. Go. Just get back to Babylon. Get back to Babylon, honestly. There's iron. Ooh, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. What else could we use? Mounted warfare, I guess? Sure. Oh. Wonder can be claimed. I mean, obviously we want the pyramids of Giza, so we'll just hoover them up. Run this unit back to Babylon. I'll turn off collective minds as soon as I can. I just turned it on because I wanted to at least try and get a technological advantage, right? Like if I can't win, I can at least surge up. We've got one more turn with it. That's fine. Thought, yeah, you know, like it's like a huge amount of science. Reroll is dominating. Oh, reroll is absolutely dominating, and I think that's a good idea. It's my favorite game. 60 gigabyte patch. 6 is out at the end of the month. Oh, good to note. Yeah, I follow the, I do follow the dev diaries. Throwback to, I don't know, guys, should I focus just on Humankind for a few days when it releases? Oh my god, Octopus, I know. I didn't expect to enjoy Humankind as much as I do, is the honest thing. Is Joe a choice for science here? Ancient, or is it only allowable choice Greeks? Well, Joe is in the Babylon era, so we couldn't choose them. I think we do wave the white flag here and concede the defeat. Humankind rules, doesn't it? What we're gonna do is we're gonna restart, but I'm gonna make it a little bit spicier. So I'm gonna go new game. I'm gonna re-roll. 78% of people in chat, by the way, voted for a re-roll. Overwhelming! Stellaris is a sexy game. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I just feel like I don't really have a chance to play it these days. I'm gonna do something really stupid, and you're probably gonna think I'm a moron, but I still have not bet Blitz on Humankind. So, seeing as our start hasn't been so smooth, and I still would like to play through this game today, I'm gonna do something that I know is ridiculous, and play Blitz Humankind. God help me. God help me! But let's do it. Otherwise, we'll leave everything the same. If you were playing against me, you will play against me again. I won't change the personas. I'll just leave that absolutely as it were. So you will still be in a game. I'm not going to try and rip anybody off. But yeah, I'm going to try it on Blitz mode, which I know... for those who don't know, actually, Blitz mode makes it really hard. Because the AI beats you. However, I reckon that this run might be tailored towards Blitz mode better, because the AI will be unlikely to pick our cultures, I think. Blitz luck, good luck. Thank you. Holy shoot! Aaron! Aaron! The myth, the legend! Aaron, thank you so much! I will be adding that straight to the PC repair fund. Holy shoot, dude. That is so generous. I saw the purple out this corner of my eye and I was like, here comes trouble. Aaron with a $60 super chat says, have some luck for the reroll. Winky face. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. I so appreciate it. On Blitz, just never advance culture. The 10% fame carries you. Ooh, interesting. Okay, here we go. Blitz Humankind. I might just, Aaron, oh my, I'm overwhelmed. I've got like a million things on my mind. Aaron, thank you so much. That is so generous. I have like 700 hours of Stellaris. I've never finished a game. Ooh. Oh, cool. I can see a participant list of everybody who's chatted now. I don't know if I could see that before. That is cool. That is cool. Oh, and also I can pop out chat. Oh my goodness. My life is changing. I'm using a rental computer at the moment. So I'm like not really logged into a lot of stuff. For obvious reasons. Okay, how do we feel about the start? Is this okay? Are we happy to we happy to roll with this? I feel like this is a reasonable start for us, at least. Let's try it. Again, I always seem to spawn at the North Pole. Does anyone else find that they do that as well? Just me? I don't know. Played Blitz, rushed all the militarist cultures and ignored stars. Was able to win by domination. Sorry if I sometimes get quiet, but oh, no apologies needed, Octopus. You are all good. You are all good. Okay. This is reasonable enough. Let's avoid the forests, run along the open plains. There's a discovery. We need but one more, because Blitz mode is just mad. The Mycenaeans, the Harappans, and the Nubians have been picked by our foes. That is to be expected. There's a scientific discovery, but there's a big woolly mammoth atop it, so I'll fight that bad boy. Lovely. I always spawn at the north. Yeah, is it glitched like custom maps are glitched? Do we always spawn the north regardless now? I feel like almost every game these days I'm spawning in the north. We just killed a mammoth and got 4 people. What? Oh, look at all the stars. Shame we can't separate any of these dudes out. I'm going to hold off and get the knowledge star. It's only 1 extra turn. Brilliant. And let's go for industry, seeing as we're doing a fairly scienty run. I think we can afford that. Any reasonable spots for a territory? Not terrible. Okay. Oh, shoot. We should choose our culture, shouldn't we? Already got 4 pop lol here. We have just under 150 viewers. Let's get to triple-digit likes. Yes, let lucky. Let's try and smash our way through to triple-digit likes. That would be awesome. Oh. Oh, dear. Well, that's awkward. Looks like we are going Joe after all. What do you think? Do we go Joe, or do I have to re-roll again? My goodness. Humankind, please. I mean, it's not a terrible Joe start. You get double adjacency. They're technically not scientists, but it would be okay. It would be okay. Reroll. Joe. Go Joe. You got mountains right there. Babylon isn't that good. There are some mountains. Maybe Joe. How many mountains? Oh, we got, like, pretty good. Pretty good. I'll choose Joe for now. I've thrown a poll in the chat. Let me know. Joe, of course, is one of these scientific light cultures that I talked about at the start of the stream. Ideally, we want to be playing the core scientists, but I don't mind playing what I define as a scientific light culture, which is basically one that is technically not scientist, but might as well be. The only downside is, of course, we don't get the good stars out of Joe, right? But I will choose Joe for now.
Then perhaps you don't really need to focus on markets when you have deep philosophers and dangerous chariots.
So we're going to get triple mountain there, right? That's probably the play. And then we want to send these dudes under and see what we can do. You play Joe way too often? I disagree. Have you seen all of my streams? I feel like I haven't played Joe in ages. Could just be me, but pretty sure I haven't. Sure, let's take that.
A city means shelter for those who need it. A place to store food. Pens for the pigs. It may not be glorious, but it beats sleeping under trees.
It does beat sleeping under trees. The narrator's comments are pretty funny sometimes. I'll give them that. They did a good job. So take this to housing. Might just leave that. Let's go calendar. I like grabbing organized warfare early with Joe and warring. Ooh, that is fun. That is fun. Should have picked the Olmecs. Do not start with me with the Olmecs.
First principal mark of this new culture.
There's your pottery workshop.
Because it will be around for as
There's
long
a
as
fairly
the
crappy
lasts.
second Joe building. Let's see. I believe there's a third territory here. Oh, there isn't. That's a shame. That's a shame. We got a triple mountain there. Would have been nice to get another triple mountain there, but it is what it is. Here's some mountains I prepared earlier. We're on the absolute hunt for mountains. Yeah, I reckon I'm more of a Joe avoider. Oh, we played them a little bit at the start, though, I guess, in fairness, when the game first came out. Oh, hello, beautiful. Actually, there's not bad, because it looks like that's a triple mountain adjacency as well. And another one there, maybe. Woof. Alright. So, for those unfamiliar, we have swapped to Blitz speed because we had to re-roll. Just letting you know, just in case you're just tuning in and you're wondering, what the heck's going on? That is what is going on. We just had a wee re-roll. I will just edit the stream settings just quickly, just to make sure that everyone knows that. Then Blitz, and everything else should be fine. Oops. It looks like you guys were actually pretty happy with with the reroll. Looks like we're feeling good. Okay, let's crack in. Right. You're doing that next turn. Bearing in mind, every turn in Blitz is like the equivalent of I don't know, 4 turns in normal, right? So this is a big deal. Everything that we do here is a big deal. Writing is pretty good quick grab in a scientific game. Gatsby with a $5 super chat says, excited to see you with Joe. I really enjoy them. Also, thanks for the amazing tier list. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I saw your comment as well. I remember it. Thank you so much. Yeah, those tier lists take a bit more work than a normal video, but I do really enjoy making them. And it seems like you guys really like them too. Thank you so much, Gatsby. Thank you so much for making it all worthwhile. I appreciate it. More mountains? Question mark? Yes. Yes. No? Nice. Okay. Get that school online quite quickly in Haojing. And the question now is, do I want to go food or industry? I think we probably want industry. Yes. Let's get a couple of makers' quarters online. And probably follow that up with the +1 industry on forest, because we got a lot of forest. How good is Joe's unit? Very good. Very good unit. Totally. Totally. Welcome along to everybody who's joining me live as well. Nice to see the viewer numbers going up and up and up, and we're nearly at our 100 likes target. That's sweet triple digits. 13 more of you. I found that A-Slide ability is actually really good for generating influence. I use it whenever I have the money. That's a really interesting point, Demo, because I had sort of neglected it for a long time and considered it to be relatively trashed here. But, you're right, when you consider the impacts that it has on influence generation, actually, not terrible. Not terrible. Get that outpost down. Quick stat, and then move along this way. See if we can get around the other side of these mountains, right? We want to try and be as Joe as we possibly can go. I feel like that's a mountain. Let's have a look. Yeah, baby. It is. There's our cheaper civics. Although I note we don't have 8 population yet, so we haven't actually unlocked them, have we? Oh, we have. I'm a liar. Create outpost cost, cheaper, and influence on plaza, cheaper. Boom, boom, boom.
To mention yours and
Nice. So if we go here... So, a Joe district there will provide 2 mountains, which is pretty good. We'll try and grab that. There's my civics. They were actually just unlocked this turn, so I feel like a little bit less of a noob. Here's Joe's unit. It's a heavy cavalry with bonus combat strength when stability is high. A wonderful synergy. Wonderful synergy. It is, of course, a heavy cavalry, so it can't climb walls. So if you want to be directly taking cities, you can't do it. But otherwise, not terrible. Not terrible. But I think we probably need things like, for example, fishing, masonry... Fishing and masonry. We'll start with those. Our science production is so huge that we're going to just smash through this tech tree far too soon, is my concern. Get onto that river. You want to move here because this is where you'll place your outpost. Granted, not the greatest, but pretty good. Well, pretty good because of the mountains, I suppose. Wait, did I just jump over the border? Oh dear, I did. Okay. Didn't quite notice that. That's pretty annoying. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We'll just have to attach it to the capital before we build the district. It is what it is. Choose my religion. Hallelujah. Let's grab that. And I saw some resources that needed extracting. Boom. Ooh. Boom. Nice. First time catching you live, but recently binged your previous stream videos. Love your content. Thanks for your work. Looking forward to more. Oh, thank you, Ryan. It means a lot. I appreciate it. What's the scoreboard looking like? That is a great question. Terrible. We should expect that on Blitz. Blitz is super hard. Like, if you could make a challenge any more difficult, this would be the way to do it. I'm just going to hold off on that holy site for reasons that will be clear soon-ish. Mountains? No, stony fields! I guess we continue to move to the right. There's one. Great. You can claim a territory. Okay, so where are our borders? So this one is already... It's a monster! Holy moly, it's a monster. We really need some more visibility over it. This one as well. Here's another fantastic one. Joe, eat your heart out. What a fun start. I quite like that we've started with Joe, actually. I have nothing against Babylon, but... Oh my god! Whoa! I always struggle to get stars with Ace-like culture. I'm taking notes. Let's go, people. 100. 2 more to go. Go, you, Doctor. Okay. Look at this. What is this? And please tell me I can get in there. If I can get into that little nook and cranny, I'm going to explode. Oh my goodness. Let's try and split up these guys, actually. Just so we can get... Oh, look at this. Oh, how cool. What a spot to be. Okay, you can probably just head about your merry way and flow down this river. Running out of things to research. Let's get organized warfare because I think that was a good tip. Maybe irrigation first. Shall I use my ability? No real need. No real need. That's fine. Oh dear. If we spawned next to the Mycenaeans again, it would have been. Oh, look at this. Joe, eat your heart out. How good! Okay, let's, Star, y está, como está. Place this one down here. There's a triple mountain adjacency. Joe is looking pretty! Okay, we should probably get our cheap infrastructure, although that will make attaching more expensive. Let's hold off, actually, and go for the holy site first, which I want to build in this territory. Oh, but first and foremost, a word from our sponsor, Joe's Unique Building. Should I pump that out for 4 pops? No. The answer you're looking for is no. I'm gonna go expert policy and just do a little something like that. Oh, look at this. Oh my god! Woo! What? Stop! I think I'm broken. Wow. That is awesome. Look at that go. I've been selfishly saving my like for the 100th like. How are we not even half at the viewer ratio? All good. All good. Oh, look at this. This is what dreams are made of. Holy moly. I just can't believe my eyes. Imagine if we'd picked Babylon. Imagine crying internally after choosing Babylon. Holy dog. Go you. That is freaking awesome. Woof. Woof. That is a quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty hard to do much more than that. Pretty hard. I mean, a 5 is technically possible, I suppose, if that were a mountain, right? Am I missing anywhere that would give me more? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 4 is the best. There's about like 5. There's at least 3 spots where I can get it as well. Wow. That is so exciting. Let's continue our great exploration of this wonderful land that we found ourselves in. I got a couple of archers here from a tribe. Here's an opportunity to mayhap get some military stars. I'm going to fight them even though it says I shouldn't because they're archers and I think we can take them.
See how your fighters handle themselves.
I'm even gonna stand on the river. Yeah, that was a reasonable strike. We might take a loss here. Lol. Stabbity stabbers. And sweep down onto the flag and stabbity stab that guy. Oh, no, we're going through into the next round. Okay. Oh boy, it's time to choose our culture. The Huns, the Celts, and... Oh. Why are they choosing the Greeks? Oh, shoot. Morians? Or Transcend? Those are our two options. Go south, might get a free city. There's an idea. There's an idea. By the way, 2/3 of people voted to choose Joe, so I feel solid in my decision. If we play the Morians, we end up playing another aesthete culture, which is interesting and not terrible. We also pick up what I argue is actually the best scientific district in the classical era. If you've seen my video, you'll know how I feel about the Greeks. They're good, they're a scientist, but their district is actually not as good, I don't believe, as the Morians. Which is weird, I know, but I think it's true. Hey, Squash Gaming. So let me know. Let me know. Okay, but transcending would be dope. I'm absolutely not mad at transcending. I am totally fine with transcending. It sucks that we're rocking through these aesthete stars, but it is what it is, I suppose. For the time being, I will stay put. because we don't quite have all of our good Joe districts down anyway. Wow, Transcend is winning the vote. It'd be the first time we've transcended with Joe, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. I'm also not mad at picking the Morians because I think they are great. I do need to build more Joe districts, so I will just stay one more turn at least. At least. We probably want a second city. There's a technical free city that we can work on. Brilliant. Maybe we make this a city. And we need to attach it to this to have all of the mountains in the same place. I was just about to be like, what? But it's fine. Buy the pottery workshop, and I suppose while we're waiting, we'll get a industrial maker's quarter down. In fact, we can just buy that. That's quite good. In fact, we can just buy that. Well, that's quite good. I won't buy the third one. I'll let it do something with its industry. Oh yes, this fateful fight. So long as we survive that strike, we... Oh no! Oh! 1 health, how dare you. Let's go down and see if we can get this free city. There we go. We swept it up. It just took a bit of time. Convert that to my influence. Lovely. Independent peoples. Do we want to hire their armies or assimilate them? I might just hold off on that decision, actually. Just hold right here. Also, transcending will let you catch up in terms of fame points. Well, 57% of people voted for me to transcend. So, for the first time in a long time, we're going to transcend as Joe. Plus 10% additional fame. That's all we get. Let's do it. Let's see how it works. Maybe this is the Blitz strategy after all. Maybe it is the Blitz strategy after all. Let's find out. Look at that! Look at that Joe! Wow! That is mad. And I absolutely love it. Look at that. Either side, really. That one was pretty dang good too. Just gonna spend some population just to smash those out instantly. I reckon the sooner we get them down, the better. Should have picked the Goths. Hey, W177, welcome along. Good timing. We are trying to beat Humankind on Blitz speed, and we've just transcended as Joe. It's a pretty unorthodox run. There's a Confucian school as well that we can quickly pump out. I think we need a couple of units because we just don't have any. So, we'll get a couple of archers, I think. Hoover up D's horses. And let's head this way because we might be able to find something on the other side of these mountains.
As urban centers
Oh, look, it's showing me something that looks suspiciously like Babylon.
Perhaps you don't really need to focus.
This could be a special run. Yeah, it really could be. It really could be.
Dangerous chariots.
I took a screenshot. I did. Yep. I took a screenshot. You know me too well. Let's yeet them this way. Wheel is free, city defense is free, bronze working takes a turn, let's also get philosophy, but trade expeditions first. Maybe we can sail off and find a cheeky new world. Oh, ooh, maybe we can. Okay. Chop down that forest, why don't you?
Your first harbor. Fishing, trade, voyages of
We might just try and woo a card instead of fighting them. I mean, it would be good to get our military stars off them, but I'm just not sure if we'll actually be able to do that. And if we should do that, really. Oh, these chariots. The chariots are strong. I mean, however, we do have our Joe chariot, so maybe I should consider that. Let's spam out that outpost. And I think now it's probably time that the capital could consider... What are you doing? Could consider building its infrastructure, especially now that we've got starting to get some horses online. There's a bit more value in doing that. But our stability is so high that I feel like if we just keep building districts, we can't go wrong. So let's do that. Then I'll queue up my base infrastructure, grab the science, so on and so forth. Looking
Other
good.
empires
Looking
are
good in
known for
Haojing.
wondering what is being built with those 5 makers' quarters?
Ooh, that's quite far away. Feels like probably unnecessary to go all the way over there for 12-7. Unless there are mountains nearby that I don't know about, I suppose. I should check that, actually. Got the leadership civic, which is a pretty good one. We don't need the stability. We also don't need small council right now either, though. However, it is a good idea to start shifting out towards some ideologies. So let's grab small
Most
council
problems
regardless.
Eventually yield. to
And
the
maybe,
onslaught
oh, I don't know if I want homeland. +5 stability we don't really need. We probably want army
of- We'll
costs, so let's
see
do that.
as independent people end up as shock troops, cannon fodder, or respected allies.
Walls? I feel like they're a low priority. We don't have any directly adjacent neighbors to worry about. I will build them, don't get me wrong, but I'd prefer to get some useful things online first, because at the moment, I don't consider the walls to provide use. Particularly as this is a peaceful tribe, so they're not going to come and fight me. So yeah, we'll wait until we'll wait until they provide a bit more value. Look at these yields. Love it. Just gonna build all of the industry. Let's get our foodie infrastructure queued up here as well. And the sciencey stuff too. Science is always a good move. As soon as we get trade expeditions, I'm gonna jump into the ocean. So just gonna keep this unit around here. Chop another forest, I guess. Add some production to this outpost. Not that there's really any great need to, because it's not doing anything. Hey. Can Haojing swallow it? It's making its way there, actually. It's making its way there. Really don't recommend I'm playing anything slower than normal because industry costs are okay, but influence costs become insane. Yeah, Blitz mode is really hard. It has to be said. Blitz mode is really tough. The slower, the slower you play on, generally the more manageable and dare I say easier the game is. Kind of worried about the AI's progress. Yeah. Welcome to Blitz. We're gonna actually have to really sweat our loving stars off to try and catch up to them. Okay, there were no mountains this way. But, seeing as we're here, I guess we'll just claim this along this river. It's pretty good because we can get harbour, we can get resource, and horses. Wow. That was a great territory. I see an orange border, and I fear the Mycenaeans again. Absolute flashbacks. You should go that way. And you should probably go that way next turn. Yes, next turn. I guess I can disembark from further down the coast, so maybe I don't waste time and we just keep moving. Where are we? Oh, are we ready to go? We're ready to go. My mistake. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it! To the new world! Hopefully. This territory is super juicy as well. We'll keep you just standing by. Yoink. Yoink. Science star, brilliant. Card, how you doing? You're getting there. I'll splash some more gold at them. We need to influence them about as quickly as we can, so I'm willing to pay top dollar. Let's go rhetoric, but first, a word from our sponsor, fortifications. Saving my ass, hopefully. Stability, we hemorrhaging. Yeah, we are hemorrhaging a bit. It's alright, we're working on infrastructure. Stability is waning. Thank you, Gareth. How's it doing in Haojing? Haojing, though, is just like, I don't even care. What is stability? Why is this place struggling so much? Perhaps it doesn't have enough Joe districts. We want to hoover up a card, don't we? And actually, we want to hoover up that as well. That's kind of annoying. How dare you? Card will be roughly like 5 or 6 turns. Maybe we do the best of both worlds. Oh, if I had copper. Okay, copper will be here. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to train a little army here instead of infrastructure. And we're going to send the little army to take this territory, I think, rather than influence that one. So, let's get a warrior, a archer, and then maybe 2 of our uniques. Just yeet you along that way. Lovely. And then over here, I think we'll keep doing the land grab thing with these guys. So, like I said last turn, let's split this one over there and send this one down there. And then this guy is going to embark and hopefully find the promised land. And if not, I don't know what the game plan is then. Hey, Tinker, good to see ya!
To harness the power of water itself in order to feed your people.
Yoink,
That should
yoink,
make you popular.
yoink, and yoink. Now I can queue up a couple of my unique Joe units, which is wonderful. Let's surge them to the front of the queue. Ooh. Mountains, 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 mountains. We love mountains.
This emblem
How dangerous are independent tribes on Humankind Difficulty? Really not that much more dangerous than they would be on Standard. That being said, I've only got peaceful ones near me, right? So, what do I know? Army composition feels like good timing.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
And it's time to become faithful. Oh my... One of the AIs is already at tier 3. Well, that's kind of ugly. Welcome to Blitz mode, everybody! Land of the stupid. Two turns, I'll allow it. Okay, we want to send this unit maybe even into that northern territory, but at the very least we probably want to take this one. Look at that, plus 26 industry from that wooded forest. Now we're talking. You need to absolutely get over to this island. The AI has 83 pops already. Oh, I forgot to change the look, I'm sorry. I don't... In this case, though, I don't know if it would even be worth it, because I'm not sure if we're going to even be able to keep it. Oh my god, look at all these tribes! Am I the only one here? Jeez. Kinda weird. Like, here's another one! What the hell, man? Okay. Right. All the stars in the world can't help me. Let's do a fight. I admit the positioning is not fantastic. I kind of don't want to be on that river, but we could do it if we have to. Might just back away, actually. Back off! And maybe just end there. Oh, they're reinforcing from the north as well. Oh my goodness. Save for a wander? Are wanders good on Blitz mode? Genuine question. Good work, team. Destroy! Brilliant. Look at this archer. What a shot. Go you. Stab. Can we run in behind it with anybody? No, not quite. It's okay. Unfortunate that we have to move along these rivers, but we do kind of have to. Oh, there we go. Good flank. Good flank. Brilliant. Joe chariots coming in trumps, even though we can't get them past this wall, obviously. That's a good round. Good round. Hopefully we're getting some stars out of it. At least. Yep, there we go. And, oh, another one. Brilliant. Okay, hydrology. How are our stars going? We are 2 militarist victories or 1 district away. I reckon I can probably do that 1 district. Does anybody need a Joe before we go? You do. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else want a Joe before we go? You, maybe? No. Okay. Right. So, next turn, we will be changing stability. Yeah, totally better to have one than not have one. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Talking about the Wanderers. Who can we choose? Oh wow, we can actually play a scientific culture! Shall we do it? What do you think? Plus 5% per alliance. We literally have none. Plus 3 science per number of attached territories. Some faith. I mean, they're pretty garbage, but they are a scientific culture, and that is part of the deal. So I think we'll probably play as the Umayads. I mean, technically, the Franks are better. the Franks are better, but I think we'll probably play as the Umayyads. Or we just transcend as Joe and just keep Joeing. The Khmer would help me catch up. The Khmer would, yeah, if we want to have a really serious chance at winning this, we should take the Khmer. Definitely. Definitely take the Khmer. But they are a scientific culture, and the key strength here is that we can use collective minds. Right? That is the benefit. All of these other things barely even matter. They barely even matter. The only thing that matters is that finally we get rewarded for our technologies with more fame, and we get to use a scientific ability. Everything else is a bit sort of meh. What I'm going to do is throw you a poll, and it's going to be between the Khmer, if you want to see me have the best chance possible to catch up in terms of industry, the Umayyads, or the Franks. It's actually a triple way vote. Going to be a difficult one. It'll be a difficult one. I'll throw that vote to you. We will stay for one more turn just because I have a Joe building that's coming online that I'd like to get online. And I'd also like to get that gold militarist star. So we'll hang around for, I should say, at least one more turn. To try and pick up those things. Oh, look. Oh, it's a shame that this Triple Mountain adjacency is lost. However... Smash one down there.
Come over here.
Religious tolerance? No. Oh, not a no to religious tolerance. Just a no to me choosing that right now. How's it going, Haojing? You got a whole load of industrialists and not a lot of anything else. +2 industry on river, no. 5 industry on Maker's Court is really what we desperately need out of that. Our stability is fine, so I'll ignore those. Get a couple of sciencey ones. Could get some walls, but I don't feel a need to get those just yet. +19 industry. Go, Joe. Go, you. You are awesome. Okay. And, oh, look, we've made it to this island. Sure. I'll grab it. Why not?
There's not a lot to say about the Mongols, except...
Hello, Mongols.
Where I greet you.
Allow me to introduce myself. Hello, unexpectedly.
Hot-blooded,
I am
tempered,
Joe.
passionate.
And it's a pleasure to meet you. Shall we trade?
Here is a proposal.
Yes, we shall.
Hot racing. A good proposal. Okay, I accept it.
You
Great.
have created your first trade link. Commerce.
Oh
is
my
how
goodness, and we've got
empires
this
have
fight
always
still
shared
raging
goods,
as well.
Resources and tall tales.
Looks like it's going to be A-okay. We'll leave our horses safely at a distance. How dare you? Send them in as cannon fodder instead. Stabby stabbers. We're going to be in trouble if this unit dies because we won't be able to get over the walls. So we have to try and bait them out or something. I'm not sure what the play is. There we go. Try and distract with this unit. Be like, hey, shoot me instead, please. It was a victory, but it kind of felt like a loss. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of felt like a loss. Let's get a couple of swordy boys to come in and finish the job. Just some pure firepower should do it. What did we vote? We voted for the Umayads. 43% of viewers voted for the Meiers. How good. Okay, looks like we're gonna choose the Umayads. The question is when. Haven't lost them yet. That's good. I'm just never going to get these A-Slate stars, but I reckon we can probably get the gold militarist, builder, and science before we move. So let's try and do that for the catch-up. Some old guy in Hawaii with a $5 super chat says, a guy named Joe. Hot Cups Joe. Joe Mama. Too good. Too good. Craftsmanship has a great industrial upgrade that we might need.
Knowledge, in a form that is codified and searchable, has become available to all. This is no small gift.
Get these districts online. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. Any more that I can quickly spam out to get this builder star? Probably here. It's a pretty crappy harbour. Watermill. +2 industry on river is not very good. let's drop that. Let's drop that out to the end of the queue. I got my 3 warriors here, so we can hoon this way and fight these guys. Quickly heal up the boys. Manual fight. This should be a cakewalk. Famous last words. This'll be a cakewalk. Oh, but actually, I do feel like I'm walking on top of cake right now. How good. Great. Keep up the great work. There's our militarist start, done and dusted. We can insta-resolve that. Great. And do I want to move now? 3 techs and 5 districts. I reckon I can do that in probably our turn. Particularly if they're makers districts. Because they will, in essence, snowball into themselves. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Do you think they'll add Humankind to Xbox Live like they did with Civ? A great question. I really do hope it comes to console. Yeah, I hope so. Although I think it took Civ a long time, didn't it? Like, it took Civ, if I'm not mistaken, and someone in chat may know, 3 or 4 years to make it to console? Garrison and Garrison infrastructure upgrade. For the stability, you reckon, Gareth? I mean, Capital's at 100. This one's making its way up to 88. We'd probably need a couple. I don't know if it's mega priority 1. I say this to you every time, and then get burnt every time, I know. District. And... ooh, nice harbour. Yeah.
Ah, the pastoral English. Leave them to their farm.
Seeing you always brings a smile to my face.
Aww, seeing you always brings a smile to my face, unexpectedly said. Thank you. 43 pop. Oh, shit. I thought one of them... Are you going to make Civilization content again? When are you going to make Civilization content? Yes. I'm sorry, I've answered that many times, so I won't dwell on it too much. I'm not just trying to give you a stupidly blunt answer. The answer is yes. I love Civ. This is a 4X strategy game channel. So I accidentally attacked one of their units when I was fighting their units, and I lost all of my influence over a card. Like that. It just disappeared. And now I'm kind of like... pretty annoyed. Let's get science from our trade routes, because we have some. And siege the city. And just absolutely wail on it. It will be mine! Noish. And we might just send the army down and take a card as well, right? They see you for the warmonger I am. Sweet, we didn't lose our culture. 2 more technologies. I reckon we might be able to do that in 1 turn. If we just have a whole load of scientists. All the science. Right? Did that speed that up? Yes. Great. So 1 more turn, and then we'll transcend. I mean, not trans... we're not transcending. Then we will change to the Umayads. And hopefully start to kick this into 2nd gear. Speaking of... more territories down here that would love to be claimed. We want the super mega buff 5 million, don't we? Where is it? That one. And that one. And you. And you. Okay. There we go. Right. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. It's a shame how directed towards science, Joe, are, yet you miss out on the fame bonus and stars. It is a shame, isn't it? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks that you can't get those stars very easily. Oh my goodness, I just got like 1 million stars this turn. It was absolutely worth staying. Let's convert that one to my influence. I reckon that's worth doing. Right, now looking at our star situation, it's much better and probably the best it's gonna get. So, let's now go through with what 43% of you voted for, which was the Umayads. It was a very close vote, by the way. 35% of you very generously said, you know what, Jumbo, play as the Chimera and try and catch up. And 21% voted for the Franks. Let's try the Umayads. A culture that, let's be real, doesn't see a lot of loving. Let's give it a go, though. So we get science per alliance, so I might try and buddy up with someone. Grand Moss gives us science per number of attached territories, and faith. And then they have a reasonable unit, what is it, cavalry and enforcer, drains additional stability during sieges. Nice, it requires 3 horses. Let's do it. For my first and only time. The Umayads. And I'm going to claim one of these bad boys. These have changed. Haven't they? +2 stability on district. Interesting. Looks like now all wonders are providing +2 stability on district. Most fascinating. What do we reckon? Mausoleum of Halicarnassus or the Pyramid of Giza? I won't bother doing a poll, but if you just want to type it, anyone who's typing, I think probably... I reckon we actually go with the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus because our industry is fine. I'm not really struggling for industry. Mausoleum on a science run? Hell yeah! Let's do it. The first comment I saw. Seen a couple of geezers. Hanging Gardens. I don't know if we have enough, do we? Oh yeah, we could have got Hanging Gardens for pearls or obsidian, which would have been nice, but it is a science run. Let's go with the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, and I'll save up and see if I can get another one after. How about that? Babylon, Stonehenge family. The 2 stabilities from Joe. Ah, right. I haven't seen it come up in that overlay before. I do know that Joe give 2 stability per district. It just seems strange that it would promote that on the Wonder screen. You know what I mean? Like, why is it promoting that on the Wonder screen? It suggests to me that the Lighthouse of Alexandria is providing an additional 2 stability on districts. That's how I read that. But yeah, I guess it's just a weird interaction between Joe giving 2 stability and Wonders being Wonders? Question mark. Oh, holy moly! Thank you so much, Peter, for the 50 sec. What's a sec? I don't know what a sec is. It's a light blue super chat, so it must be undervalued compared to the US dollar by quite some margin. Either way, Peter asks, will you try a faith run? Yes, Peter, I will. It's on very close to the top of my list. Really interested to see what a proper faith run would look like. Yep. In fact, it's almost right at the top of my list, alongside a custom map that I very much would like to play. Just hold here. Okay. We're going to have to take a card, as I say, because unfortunately I accidentally fought them. It is what it is. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Umayyad time, baby.
Wisdom, as far as innovation
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, a new era. Finally, we're being rewarded for our science gain. Honestly, a nice combo with Joe. A nice combo with Joe. And we've smashed into this era with 2 stars. Let's see if anyone wants to be my friend. You need one more turn until I can get some stuff for free. You are a benevolent, trusting, vindictive razor dude. Should we just start with some trade? Nope, just absolutely not interested. Alright. What about you? Oh, the Greeks! Hey, it's Poke Me. Cool-headed, wary, vindictive. +1 fame per ace fight star. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Oh, Gareth, it's your one. We're going to have a multiplayer match after the next patch. Yeah, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what that patch looks like. +20% science on all cities. Luxurious. I prioritize the collection of luxuries. Surely you want to trade with me then. Oh, are you okay?
Here is a proposal.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Racing. This is pleasing. I am content to join.
Start your trade too. Cool. Alright. I'm trying to get some alliances, but no one's going to want to ally with me because the AI, the Humankind Blitz mode AI really does just blitz away with the game. Yes! Someone clearly hasn't seen my video from today, CMBKX Robin. Right. Let us get something useful? Question mark? We can actually beeline through to patronage, and I reckon we do it. It's going to be one of our only ways to catch up, so let's try it. I'm wondering actually if we even just go collective minds. Oh, we should probably get the Mausoleum of Helicarnassus. That's a pretty good pickup. Let's get the boys on that. Literally nearly one turn. Oh, hold on. We're starving here like there's no tomorrow as well. +2 food on river isn't great. +3 food on harbour. We can kick out 2 people to get that. That'll stop us starving. And then we'll just focus core on industry, I think, ahead of the Mausoleum of Helicarnassus. Everyone else can probably just do that for us. When I say everyone else, I mean, obviously, me. Let's take a card. Just gonna go in and see what happens. That is the worst bonus ever. Yeah, they're planning some multiplayer fixes. Sounds like it's going to be one of the more important things in the next patch. I don't have any insider information, but from what I've read on the forums, it looks like that's about right. Surprise! Joe has horses in terrible spawn locations. On a river. Okay, let's focus fire these units down. Ooh, reinforcements coming in from the rear. Didn't see that one coming. It's gonna be a tough fight. If we lose it, we'll just build another army in a turn and come back. It's not the end of the world. Anti-cavalry, yikes. Let's go! He shouts. Let's go! Shame we can't quite get that. But I'll take you out. Brilliant. All the military stars. Those 2 units survived. Go you! You're gonna come up here and flank this anti-cavalry and just teach it a lesson, even though you are a cavalry. Nice. And what do we got here? This unit's kind of trapped in a valley. This unit's going to perish. I might swap you over. You probably want to hide back here too, actually. Whew. Woo! Not a bad round. Not a bad round. Trying a full money run, and it's not the worst thing, but it's no match to industry to science. Hope the late game science special power gets nerfed. Yeah, I hope we see some changes to collective minds as well. Yeah, it would be nice to see that toned down a little bit. Pew! Stab. Stab. Take the flag. Thank you, ma'am. That'll be a pretty tough sell for them now, I'd say. Yeah. Brilliant. And a card is hoovered up into our sphere of cities as well. Brilliant. Okay, now, to focus on the rest of the Empire. Yoink. And... yoink. And... you guessed it. It's the big yoink. And we'll just work on lifting up these cities to where they ought to be. And JumboPixel is another glitch in multiplayer. Oh god. I was playing Huck and all of a sudden I had 47,000 gold.
An impressive mausoleum.
How?
But I can't help
I must
what
know.
sort of a sign it is when an empire spends more on the dead than the living.
Did you see how bad that harbor was? Why would you even bother? Oh dear. Okay, there's Harappa. Looks like they've got all of that, so maybe we bounce back this away. And what I might do now is smash out my grand mosques and then get collective mindsing. What do you reckon? Oh my goodness, so many resources to hoover up. Oh, look, and we actually lucked upon the Great Blue Hole. One of my favourite wonders. For no reason other than I think it's got a cool name. Don't see any culture that gives bonuses for faith in the first era. Ancient era faith cultures. Nothing is jumping to mind immediately for me either. Although I don't have the list in front of me. Collective minds now, rush key text, build mosques. Let's do it. Although it's like one turn, so... where the heck is it recommending this? Whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's do it. Collective minds! Collective minds! Go, go, gadget collective minds. This city, probably not quite as important, to be fair. Ooh, although there's a territory. Brilliant. Let's make our way over to that. Hey, Brago7197, thank you so much! Brago with a $5 super chat says, just stopping by to say hi. Can't stay. Thank you, and hello. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great rest of your day, friend.
Translating.
Do not translate. Whew, okay, right, so now the plan is we beeline patronage like there's no tomorrow. You can see my science gain is pretty good for this era, right? We're going to be at patronage in no time, and hopefully we can get those. So, the other sub-goal then... Sub-goal. Lol. The other secondary goal is to try and get a bit of money, because money's going to be really important if I want to trade with people. So, these are terrible spots for Maker's Quarters. This city is bad at it too. What about you? You're not terrible. Might be able to attach that to a card. We cannot because housing's in the way. Okay, let's send these units down here then and find this territory for a card, perhaps. Oh, and there's our green border, right. Even more important then that we start claiming this. And I need to start shifting my attention to walls and such as well now too. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, so pink's down there. We're gonna take this one on this side of this lake and probably settle it right on this trade post. Thank you. And then last but not, well, maybe not last, but we probably want to move that way. Nice. And red above them. What's our religion called? I think our religion's gonna die, unfortunately. I think our religion's going where all bad religions go. Just literally because someone was on tier 3 before we'd even got tier 1. What? Say again? Yeah. Okay. Bumping right up against the Greeks. And not in a fun way. Hoover that up there. God. I guess we keep going to the south? Sure. Let's try it. Take that copper and a arbor. And continue the great trek. The great discoveries must be made. Anything else I can steal from the Greeks? Not easily. Send our units down there anyway. Zoom out and move east. Never eat. Eee. Eee. There they go. Patronage has been researched. Wicked. Okay, what tech do I want to beeline toward next? What is going to be the absolute most important thing for me? To be honest, it actually doesn't matter. Look at how quickly I'm doing these techs with collective minds. We are surging to the forefront. Maybe a nice industrial one. Also not mad at getting some guns at this point in the game. Let's move along that military line. Let's also get alchemy and... Oh, actually, no. Let's get 3-masted ship first. Well, you know, work toward getting it first, I should say. And then go for gunpowder. Cool, alright. Oh my goodness, we can actually upgrade our religion. It lives on! Alright, let's change its look. I remembered! Aren't you glad you got me? Oh, Gareth, I'm so glad. I think about you every day. Oh dear. Well, this is ugly. Everyone else has already made it to tier 4. Thanks, Blitz mode. Hey, thanks, Blitz mode. Looks like we're getting cheaper civics. It may be time that we just embrace someone else's religion. Honestly. Honestly. Let's. I like that. Yeah, what do you reckon? Do we just embrace the fact that this religion is a dead religion and jump on board with someone else's faith? I feel that's probably the sensible thing to do. But also, when have I done the sensible thing? I don't want materials procurement, but I feel like I want one of these. Do I want to be able to claim and attach with money? Arguably not, actually. We could buff our religion and try and keep it alive. Let's have a look-see at the tenets that are left. In tier 3, we can get... garbage. Tier 3 is pretty garbage across the board, though, to be fair. It's really just the industry that's the only good one. And then in tier 4, we're going to be stuck with... meditate often. I reckon we just say, thanks for coming. This has been a good time. And either swap to atheism or whatever religion's going to just hoover us up. Let's just see how we go. Let's see how we go. I think we can wait for a little bit and continue to get that bonus industry. We'll work on the holy site if for the stability, if not anything else. The card can hoover that up pretty cheaply. So let's do that. And then I'm hoping to actually build a few scientific research quarters there. So I'll do that. I think we should probably also work on maybe building a 5th city down south. Don't mind being one about... Ooh! Saffron manufactory. Boom. We actually need to get those online, don't we? So let's jump out of collective... Ooh, shoot. Okay. Two. Oh my god, look at this. 3. No, that's our 4th one. Can we go for 5? They're all over here. Amazing. We need the city off collective minds as soon as possible. 2 turns. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. What's fame at? Hey chat, anyone know how to pick holy site locations? I've got a video coming out about that at the weekend, but by and large, you want to put them toward your borders. Is generally a good idea. Okay, chivalry and feudalism are done. What is this? Oh, puppy, that is bad. Do we have to fight? I don't know if we do. The Mongols. What do they want? They want bead. Is bead any use to me? It's got a copper. I reckon we just give them bead. Take it.
Sometimes the lion must accept the cage.
Those lands belong to me. Me.
Okay. I think I want this to be a city. I might save for it, but also we need to save for wonders. Standing army. Yep. Unfortunately, our cities are a bit preoccupied at the minute. Just a little bit busy. Make you into a knight. Amazing. I'm getting like 1,000,000 technologies that... Oh my... Look at all these pop-ups! Oh, he's gonna swallow me up good and proper. How dare you? It's just crappy wonders left. I'm not gonna bother. How are we doing in terms of our stars? I would really love to get that golden star before I move. Any others? We might be able to get the golden builder star as well if we can turn off collective minds. I might even be able to get one expansionist if I try really hard. So I'll just hang around for a bit. Let's see who we can choose though. Ooh, I guess it's gonna be Joseon. Is there any other science light? I mean, the muggles would be nice for industry, but I think we're too far gone at this point. Ed or Japanese? Probably not. Venetians feels unnecessary. I guess we're going to be moving through as Joe, right? I won't post a poll, but I think that's probably the right move. Yes, Joe was first. Joe was first in this mad Blitz run. Full send for science. Hey, Shafal's good to see you. Yes, I saw your tweet. Thank you. Right. I believe I liked it. That's a bit frustrating. Claim that nonetheless. Brilliant. Got a lot of stuff going on. There's a little bit of a fight down here between a scout and a horseman. Feels like a bad fight. Especially when the scout can become a knight. So we might just back out of that one. Although, we did run to a nice outpost location. So every cloud has a silver lining. And that is ours. This, on the other hand, is dreadful. We need walls on this border. Pretty quick smart. So let's convert this into a city and give it some... Give it some! Oh, it's already got its walls. Thank goodness for that. Okay, and then let's work on a cheeky little bit of an army here, shall we? Anti-cavalry seems like a good move. Let's get 2 anti-cav units inbound. Feel like a fort or 2 is not a bad idea as well. Get one there, maybe one there, just kind of around the city, maybe one up there too. Cool. And then what we want to try and do is attach the neighboring territories so that, like this one, brilliant. So now the walls will extend to here, and we can start to build up what I'm hoping will be a relatively defendable front line. Citation, very much needed. But let's find out. Okay, and then we also want to try and pull together some sort of semblance of an army. So let's do that. War is coming. War! War never changes. Let's go off collective mines because I need to get these districts online, particularly these manufactories. Pump out the pop in order to build them even. That is how aggressively I want those online. Because it's so good! The benefits are so good. I think also we might want to do some trade.
You have my ear. So,
You're just refusing to trade with me. How dare you? You are trading with me though, so let's trade with the Greeks. Next turn maybe, or the turn after, I suppose. Not quite ready to move through yet, am I? I don't think so. No, we need to stick around for a bit. Naderade! Oh my goodness, Naderade! Thank you so much! Naderade with a 25 Canadian dollar super chat. Naderade says, been enjoying your content for long enough for free. Thank you for the entertainment and keep up the good work. Aw, thank you so much. Naderade, that's so kind of you. Really, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, friend. Who do we pick in the classical era? I can happily show you that, Lord Justinian. Where are we? Here. We have been Neolithic, Joe, the double Joe transcend move, can you believe it? And then the Umayads. Yeah, that's where we're at. Do I want to move straight away or do I want to stay? I think I do want to keep staying. Scientific fact. Not a bad one. I might just leave that though. We can upgrade our crappy religion. Go, you crappy religion! +2 influence on commons quarter, +1 land movement speed, or +20 science per alliance. It's a shame we have literally no way of getting alliances. I will throw a poll in the chat. We have really 2 decisions to make. Either we transcend or we choose the Joseon. I think probably we don't transcend. Can't spell transcend. Gareth says build a damn army. Didn't you see me queue up those anti-cavalry units in our war city, Gareth? Yeah, this doesn't provide any benefit. This provides very minimal benefit, +1 land movement speed. So we'll probably go with the +2 influence on commons quarters. We don't have any yet, but we might try and get some. Eventually to sort of uphold our stability. You're absolutely right though, Gareth. I take the mick, but you're right. I do need to invest in my troops, which I don't know, I feel like I'm doing. Look, we got 6 here now. 6 is pretty good. We got walls, 6 troops, some forts nearby. Honestly, I'm feeling slightly optimistic. Especially because we can pump out an army in like a turn on Blitz mode, right? The one real benefit of Blitz mode is that you can do things quite quickly. Hence Blitz. Let's continue to build this mega war front city. Om nom nom. Hoover that up. Smash out another one of these faith-generating districts. And actually looks like there's a reasonable spot for a research quarters in and around here. Naderade! Oh, Naderade, thank you so much. Not only did you very generously donate 25 Canadian dollars, but also you became a JumboPixel. How good! Thank you. I really appreciate the consistent support that my channel members provide me. It's not a lot, but I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much, and welcome to the JumboPixels. We've got a cool little channel membership group with some really cool people. You can see a lot of them in chat today, and there are others who aren't here. Yeah, thank you so much. I just made like a really gross sound with my palms. That was my palms, I promise. Okay, right. That stuff's coming online. That stuff's coming online. We need to get these techs fairly quickly, and we are doing that, to be fair. Let's just check our stars again, just to make sure we're on the right track. 4 more, and we've done the builder one. Great. Anything else that I can try and do while we wait for these? Maybe a second expansionist star, if I can attach 3 territories. The wonders were all pretty bad, so I'm not mad at going for the attach run. Let's just continue to build Mega War City at the front here. Attach that up. Spam out another district. Get those garrisons online. Do I want to pump out 4 people for it? Probably not. Hao Jing could probably attach to something too, surely. Maybe not. Oh, you can though. There's a super easy attach. So there's another one. Om nom nom. Work our way towards that star. Hopefully this doesn't get besieged by these 4 very aggressive units. It shouldn't do. And here's our other part of our army. Just keep them posted. We play 4X games, we're all nerds. Weird clap time. The best one. Ah, Gareth, you absolute cheeky sod. Okay, there's our first garrison on the war front. Things are looking optimistic. We can get some gunpowder, we can turn our archers into gun units. We must have some. It's a shame we just connected that territory, but that's alright. Make that a priority. Om nom nom. Apparently we've got another one here. Brilliant. Look at this, 1 turn per gun. Yeah, baby. Let's get another gun. Maybe we take the fight to them. Nerds Club only. My mouse isn't clicking. It's so annoying. Come on, click, you stupid mouse. Oh, and we managed to luck our way into another wonder. How good. I might detach something from housing so that we can attach it to a card. It might cost me a little bit of influence, but... Oh... Yeah, I will do that, actually. Oh my goodness, it's not even neighboring a card. Oh. Who owns this one? Haojing owned that one as well? Does a card already own that one? Who owns this territory? Feng owns it. Okay, fine. We'll attach it to Feng. All good. It's basically one and the same. That will reduce the cost for attaching things in Haojing. So I'll be able to attach something here next turn as well. Slaves. Lovely. We're being sieged by some barbarians. Awkward, but we should be okay. We've got all of our army over on the other side. Oh yeah, this will be easy as they can't even deploy. Nerds. Stab. End. These archers are gonna get a kill. Stab. Do I want to run out and fight you? Yes, we'll destroy that archer. That's a good stab. Lucky our peasants are so good. We can rely on the people to defend these cities quite comfortably. Feng Jiao, still on collective minds. Oh, did we just get our last star? No, we're still 3 ticks away. There's 1, there's 2, and there will be 3 next turn. Awesome. Sweet. So next turn we'll move through. Who did you vote for in the chat? Name our capital the Mighty Zhou. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Which one is our capital? Up here, Haojing. Consider it... Oh. The Mighty Jope? What a joke. What a joke. Okay. You're running out of things to build. Let's get you some walls and a school. Maybe some money on your harbours as well as the military one. Sweet. That infrastructure in place. Let's continue to merge up these armies as much as we can.
I'm listening.
City successfully defended and we didn't even take a loss in the process. Go you, beautiful little peasants, you. There's that expansionist star. I don't think it's worth waiting for the next one. 3 more. Or do we? Yes, Lord Justinian, it's running so loud. It's running so loud. But it's a rental, so, you know, treat it like a rental, as they say. Alright, I think we'll move. You guys voted the most overwhelming vote of all time. 93% in favor of choosing Joseon. Such a harsh attack on those poor nerds. The 50 kill streak. Oh, yeah. Wasn't the 50 kill streak so good? That has to be one of my favorite runs. Yeah, that was so much fun. Right, alright, let's jump into Joe. What does Joe give us? +3 science on tiles producing science. So we do need to start focusing more on research quarters now, clearly. +2 influence, +2 science, +3 science per adjacent research quarter. Yeah, so there's a clear need here to build some research quarters. And actually, that's a dang good thing for us, probably. So let's jump in. My goodness, they look fantastic. Let's go, Joe. Joe, oh yeah, it's the ultimate Joe run! Oh, I didn't even realise! Of course. And we'll be able to research through into the next era, but for the time being, I'll just grab a couple of fairly useful technologies there. Cool. This city never even got to build its mosques.
The Joseon era was
certainly famous for its ships. I somehow feel like mine isn't going to be quite that famous. Kind of wish the Greeks were chosen, then you would have experience with how good the building is. It doesn't scale well enough. It doesn't scale well enough. I understand that in theory it looks good. Ooh, +3 science per era. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. Think about the Turks, +300% science for adjacency. I mean, by that point, I know it's hard to compare, but by that point, you know, like it's just bleh. So what do we get here? We get +2 science and +3 per adjacent research quarter. Although, to be fair, it is nice that it scales with eras. Don't get me wrong, that is nice. But unfortunately, just a bit underpowered in my humble opinion. Right, we want to try and get some researchy things going on as much as we can. That's a good spot for one, actually. Do we have any strategics? No. This one's probably unlikely to be as good. In fact, it's not going to be as good in any way, so I might just tuck it off to the side. Keep it tucked out to the sides there. And are we good? Yep. The mighty Joe is going to smash out some of these for us as well. Make our way towards... that's a shame. I'll allow it. Nice. Let's get them here while we're at it. Oh, look at these mountains. Oh, Joe. Ah, Joe. Probably not a great need to build it there, but actually kind of juicy up here. Right? Smash one there and then go research around it. Have this as like a little wee science hub up to the north. I like that quite a lot. And then I think it's just a card. Yeah. A card actually does already have some progress here. A card is a very sciencey city. So let's expand on that. There you go, a card. Look at you go! Of course, we will need to do collective minds, right? Like, that hasn't escaped me. We must collective minds this.
With 30 research quarters, I think we can safely say that the Library of Alexandria has been avenged.
Holy sight! Gonna pick the green... Oh yeah, the hoplites. Yeah, the hoplites I do rate. They're a good unit. It is really good. I don't get why exactly you don't think it's good. The Morians are way worse. Agree to disagree, I suppose. Let's get Topkapi Palace. I love it when a plan comes together. Not that this plan is, but let's get this nonetheless. Let's get this breed. Smash it down there. Get everybody on board. Topkapi Palace provides plus 5% industry on all cities, which is nice because we're fairly industrial. But more importantly, it effectively halves the cost of all future shared projects. That's not just future wonders, but also nuclear testing, for example. Holy sites as well. So we'll be able to really beeline through all of that stuff. We're picking up free civics because our influence is pretty garbage. Now that we can beeline through, where do we want to go? I think the cheaper research quarters is quite nice. I might not get encyclopedia just yet. What we might try and do instead is lurch into... better guns? Question mark? Yeah, the Morian Stupa is so good. Science and influence. And faith? 3 science and influence in the early game. How good. You get the techs you need and you can fuel your expansion. Have you spent much time with it, Lord Justinian? Population consumption, +1 stability, and the hospital, not ideal. See, the thing is, none of these technologies are really hooning out at me as being the best ever. I mean, I guess we could just learn how to oil and how to fly. Military coordination, I quite like for the siege unit. Line formation, potentially useful. Maybe we upgrade our peasants. They've been doing the Lord's work too. Let's get naval artillery and supply lines. Ooh. +1 industry on workers. I'll take that. Do I want electricity? And mechanization? Yeah, they're pretty good. Let's just hoover up these, like, good techs. There we go. Alright, we're away laughing. Removal typeface, probably don't want to build that yet. There's our builder star. There's Topkapi Palace done, which is super cool. Super cool!
Stamina and survivability.
+1 influence on market quarter or +1 influence on makers. The +1 influence on makers is super good. Let's get that. We have a lot of makers quarters. And then I guess I just spam out some these holy sites. They're super cheap. Let's do it. +1 science per research quarter. That's a real shame because we had something good going on and we lost it. Units, units, units. War is coming. Gareth is so hungry for war today. What do we got? 34 combat strength versus my 41? Maybe war is coming. I think you're right, Gareth. Yeah, get out of here! I'll just flex a little bit at them. They're like, whoa, guns? Yeah, baby, check out these guns. Check out these guns. Let's get a couple more of them, shall we? Let's do it. Should have really queued them first if that was my plan. Brilliant.
So, tell me, shall we become close?
Yeah, I'll have non-aggression with the Poles. The Poles are my friend.
This is cause for celebration. Let's take a moment to enjoy life.
Aren't you, Poke Me? Yes. My absolute best friend in Humankind. Needs to do another ice-only run. Ooh, ice-only. Woof! Yeah, the amphitheater, as far as science generation is concerned, the amphitheater is obviously better than the Aesthete Morians district. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, they're not even a science culture. My point, really, with them is that, like, in the classical era, remembering that was a classical era tier list, not a how good is this for the rest of the game when it scales, the Greeks can get 3 science by default, and the Morians get 3 science by default. You need research quarters to get more adjacency out of the Greeks, which you may have. You might be able to get a couple, right? You might be able to boost it up to, let's say, 9 science. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. Definitely, if you're playing a science game, go the Greeks, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the Morians are a better pick for science than the Greeks. If that was the message that I portrayed in the tier list video, then I apologize. I'm not suggesting that the Morians are flat out a better scientific culture than the Greeks. I mean, they don't even have the scientific ability. So, sorry if that was confusing. I'm just going to move these units back into my homeland for a little bit of a cheeky upgrade. Cha-ching! Give you a gun. That guy was using a bow and now he's using a gun and he's like, I just do not understand this world. They've connected that into their city, which is obviously a pretty smart thing for them to do. I'm wondering if we make this a cheeky city behind enemy lines? That could be too aggressive. I don't know. I don't know. I'm quite hesitant. Also, let's be real. In terms of overall power level, the Greeks and the Morians are pretty close together. Like, the overall difference between their power levels is quite close. Like, it's not this, like, must pick versus never pick, whoa, kind of situation. Anyway, enough about them. Upgrade swordsman. Yeah, we got them. We've got them good. More gunners are pumping out of here. We've now got 3 reasonable standing armies. We should keep trading with our trade partner as well. Yoink, and a yoink, and a yoink, and a yoink. Great. Let's just hoover all of these. Please, give me a buy all button. Yoink. Wonderful. Yes. And last but not least, oh, I can't quite afford the tea. It's okay. That should help us out quite a lot. I'm wondering if we have any more manufactories that we can build as a result of that. Doesn't look like it. But we got quite lucky, actually. As far as Blitz games go, we got 5 manufactories, which is super good. Obviously, I'd prefer 10 or whatever, but 5 will do. We should get walls here as a priority. Gonna buy those outright. Also, probably the scientific infrastructure is a fairly good idea. Yep, granted. I'll give you that. Woo! Plus 27, here we go. Hoover up a whole load of those, too. Brilliant. What does the Wonder Screen look like, I wonder? Looks like the Taj Mahal and St. Basil's are still open, as is Notre Dame and Todaiji. Okay. The amphitheater counts all 6. Nice. So it provides 6 times 3, 18. AKA 50% less than that research quarter I just built. Plus, of course, its own adjacencies. Potentially, let's say, best case scenario. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll address it. Best case scenario, end game era, you have a Greek district here and 6 research quarters around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be the absolute dream scenario, and it's almost never possible, but let's assume it is. The district itself provides 3 across 6 eras, so it's 18, and then an additional 18 for the 6 adjacent districts, so you're looking at 36, assuming there have been no other buffs. Of course, other buffs do stack with it, but when I'm factoring in my tier lists, I'm not counting religious buffs, or maybe you pick up another culture later. We're really looking at their pure strength, and at its pure strength, in the final era, best case scenario with no other benefits, you're looking at 36 science. I just built a research quarter with 27, which granted did have some districts, but even if you consider the Confucian schools that we built, plus 16. Turn 1 of the ancient era, plus 16, versus the Greeks' 38 science at the end of the game. It's a hard sell. It's a really hard sell. I'm sorry. It's a really hard sell to say that the Greek Science District... I believe that the Greek Science District is potentially one of the worst in the game. Potentially. But I'll stop dogging on the Greeks, because there's clearly some big Greek fans out there. And at the end of the day, it is but the opinion of one stupid guy on the internet, aka me. Do we declare war on these guys? No, we are much less powerful than them. Let's just move back to defensive positions. Maybe I can station some gunners somewhere. Nah, let's just station them in this fort. We'll just put them in our forts and hold the line. Brilliant. This is a reasonable standing army. No, I still don't have access, Gareth. Why is that? He doesn't understand the Greeks are good. 38 science by era 6 is fantastic. Let's go Taj Mahal for the money generation, I reckon. Because we can pump it out pretty quickly, right? So, why not? Oh, now you want to trade. Fine. I will allow it. Yoink, 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 yoink. And a yoink. Oh. I wondered if anybody even noticed that. There was like not a single comment. I was like, oh, maybe that didn't go down so well. I'm glad somebody got a kick out of it. I'm so excited to get back into the Discord. Honestly, I've been locked out of my Discord for like 3 weeks. But I'm not here to rage about Discord. I'm sorry, Discord, if you're listening. I do appreciate your customer service. He says through gritted teeth. Oh, no, look, I shouldn't say that. You didn't hear that. I take that back. Okay, no, I don't. It's a long story plagued with some security issues that I shouldn't go into too much detail in. But they are working with me. I was supposed to have my access restored about 5 days ago. But I don't actually have my own computer at the moment anyway, so I guess it's... Our commons quarters are quite good. It's a shame I don't have any real need to build them. Oh, let's get the palisades and the stone walls here. Nice! And hoover up some of this core infrastructure, I think. Yeah, all that +1 money from ongoing trade is actually... Ooh! Hey, look! Ooh! 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 Yeah, I haven't just been ignoring the Discord. I really hope that no one thinks that. I'm not like a massive Discord user, but I would still log in most days. +32! Greeks, eat your freaking heart out! I like the Greek district because it provides 6 science. I'm not taking the mick out of you. I'm not taking the mick out of you. Or am I? Alright, the Mighty Joe. What's it gonna be? Let's get some walls. Let's get money from ongoing trade. Let's buff our fortifications, I guess. Nah, actually, let's get the science infrastructure online. 1, 2, 3. We don't need stability, so who cares? Boom. Get all the infrastructure in the Mighty Joe. But actually, it might be worth maybe just pounding through into collective mines again. Let's do it. The Mighty Joe, collective mines. I wouldn't mind another city, but Polaris Australis is probably not the place to be. So let's just attach it. Next time we'll play the Greeks. If the Greeks come up, we'll play them. Honestly, I don't hate them. I don't want to give the wrong impression. I think they're a perfectly legitimate pick. The good thing about Humankind, actually, more broadly, is that most picks are pretty good. Like, you can probably make them work, you know what I mean? You can probably make them work. Particularly, of course, if you build your build around them. Which is one of the things, maybe, that changes stuff. We're just sitting there waiting for my return. I'll return when I'm like 80 years old. Like, hi, I'm here for the Discord. You guys will be like, who are you? Your YouTube channel died in 2021. The short-lived experience. Cool. Station those gunners there. And we're looking not too bad. We're looking not too bad. Oh my goodness, it's time for a new era. What's our star situation like? We really do need to go for gold. The annoying thing here is we don't have a great way to get our militarist stars. Might have to go out into the ocean or something and fight with some boats to get them. Expansionist stars also are going to start to become quite difficult unless we go out and fight someone. And obviously I want to get my tech ones, so we will hang around. It will either be Le French, Le French, or we transcend as Joseon, the Joes. Let me know how you goes. I think the French are a dang good pick. Not a long-time viewer here, Jumbo, but I don't think you have this long of an argument during one of your videos. Argument? Oh, I'm sorry if it comes across as an argument. I can assure you, there is no ill sentiment from me. I do love a good discussion, though. Right. Get those sciencey ones. I also really do want that +1 money from ongoing trade. Because we're sort of doing a bit more trade than normal. Let's grab those. And you can remind me later. I reckon we probably need to fang someone else onto collective minds, and here is someone just waiting to do it. So let's do that. I'll keep building up this city's infrastructure a little bit more. There's some fame, mechanization, good, good, good. Let's jump straight into that mechanization research, actually. And yeah, continue to do that. We get a little bit of fame from doing a symposium, but I just don't think it's worthwhile. Yeah, totally. I totally agree. And I think I mentioned that in the tier list video. It is really nice that it scales with errors, because then at least you're not just stuck with its base yield of +3. +3. Oh dear. Do we want Todaiji to save our religion, or St. Basil's? I think we go St. Basil's. Let's do it. Where can I build it? These guys are on collective minds, so it's kind of hard to build it there. So we might have to venture south. Maybe to Super War City. Let's give Super War City a little treat. Let's do it. You can have Notre Dame. Oh, you've already actually... You can have Notre Dame. Not Notre Dame. You can have the Russian Notre Dame up on ye old hill. How about it? And let's try and maybe just put everyone who can do it into it. These guys are on collective minds, so they make no difference, but everyone else can do it, and we'll get it in 4 turns. Brilliant. Brilliant! Suggesting Jumbo is a real person? I'm not. I'm not. I don't exist. Oh, look at all these zeros. Ah, 0. Should we figure out how to fly? I reckon we figure out how to fly. We get trench warfare and wireless tech. Just give me everything. I just want it all. I want it all. And siege cannons as well. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Cancel, 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 cancel. None of these are super urgent to me. Or maybe +2. No. No. Okay, so let's just get the cheapest ones possible so that we can get our stars as quickly as possible, right? So let's just bounce our way through. Nationhood, line formation, good on ya. Propeller, hardly know it. Guerrilla warfare, trench warfare, wireless telegraphy, and lastly, we will learn to fly. Okay, great. Confirmed NPC. Everyone knows he's a small flightless bird. Yeah. When my Twitter bio, by the way, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, check me out. My Twitter bio does say proud Kiwi, and when I say Kiwi, I don't mean New Zealander, I mean chubby flightless bird. Yep. Proud chubby flightless bird. The agrarian star's going to be a tough sell. Militarist also that one. Just get our gold science star and jump through, shall we? We're also slightly running out of time. Children's rights? Ugh. +1 worker slot on city or outpost. +1 researcher slot on city or outpost. Just give us +1 science. Sure.
A long-term strategy seems to be smarter if it's built on lifting everyone up.
We're actually doing okay. I've just got a achievement that I haven't got before. Nicola. What is the Nicola achievement? Does anybody know? I feel like it's probably a really newbie one and you're going to judge me. You're going to be like, how did you not have that already? The Zulu have entered the final era.
Let's keep this conversation short.
I mean, not ideal. What kind of units do they have? Maybe we just fight them a bit.
Cathedral is as ornate as the
Actually,
place
yeah, you know what?
Cathedral.
Let's just make them a little bit angry. Jump into the French, which 80% of you agreed with in the chat. Love it. Oh, thank you, Gareth. I appreciate it. Nikolai is 1k science on a city in a turn. Surely I've got that. In our last playthrough we played as the Turks. We were getting like 10 million science. Maybe it's a bit bugged. 12 scientist stars. Ah, right. Okay, that maybe makes more sense. Children's rights? What are those? A great question. A great question. Oof. Right, here we go. We are surging through, not anywhere near the last era, but we are playing as the French. So every cloud has its silver linings. Let's try and smash down these uniques. Nice. Plus 85, brilliant. 75, 78, 75. Everything's looking good. Oh, Tom Dobro, welcome to the JumboPixels. Yes, thank you so much. All members are actually super nerds, hot boys and girls. Oh my goodness, hot boys and girls has not entered the chat. Tom, welcome along. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really appreciate that little bit of support for me. Maybe we are all the hot boys and girls. Oh my goodness, Lord Justinian, you're right. Welcome, Tom. Pleasure to have you, friend. Is the Taj Mahal done yet? I haven't seen my coffers surge up. Oh, it is. Well, that's a yikes. Oh, they did surge. Yeah, I'm getting 500 now. Cool, 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 cool. Do I want to make this a city? It's like not a mega great one, but I think we do probably need more cities, so let's do it. Paris. Welcome to Southern Paris. Home of the $75 expedition hall. Lovely. We're just gonna make Paris a super science hub. Oh my god, that's so cheap. What the heck? Paris, what's going on? Look at this. What? Woof. Go you, Paris. Watch that stability tank. We could consider sort of deattaching some outposts and turning them into cities, because we're a bit short. But I might just not quite do that yet. We've got some resources here as well. Brilliant. Do we need hamlets? Oh, actually, yeah, we are getting to the stage where we do need some hamlets. That one's pretty useful, so we can build up there. Let's also get that one and that one. Cool. Right, a few jobs. That makes me think that maybe the Mighty Joe is really short on jobs too. Oh, actually it ain't. Okay. I see you. I see you. Did Jumbo have a microwave coffee today? No, I didn't, actually. I did not. Oh, how embarrassing. How deeply embarrassing.
I have a proposition for you.
The hesitant Siamese would like to trade with me. I'll allow it.
Excellent. This will be remembered.
Wait, where did you come from? Didius 13. A loyal, open, trusting, strong man. Remember to leave a space for nuclear testing and space launches. Good call, good call. Yeah, we should leave some undeveloped area, shouldn't we? Potentially these islands might be okay, so maybe I do just cancel that hamlet, actually. Good call. Let's cancel the... I think it was the second one. Oh, God. I'll just cancel them all just to be safe. And we'll just get, maybe just one for the time being. Focus on some infrastructure for jobs instead might be not a bad idea. How are we doing down here in Paris? Paris is science osmosing everywhere. It's still on full stability, even though I'd smashed out all of these districts. Go you! And we've got plenty more room where that came from. Let's keep going. The science capital stretches its wings across this entire little bit. Love it. There's a little bit of flight for us. Good stuff. Now we can move through into the next technologies. You know the plan, baby. Straight to fusion reactor. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Also gonna smash my way into exosuit just in case somebody gets some ideas. Let's grab the science osmosis. Whole lot of stars. A wonder can be claimed. Do we want Statue of Liberty or Eiffel Tower? It's a no-brainer! I think Japanese might actually be good for this playthrough. Not as much science, but the emblematic district benefits industry and science. Yeah, good call. We have a very important decision to make in the next era. Super important. I'm going to try and beeline through to it fairly quickly. So we've just got the Eiffel Tower. Surely we build it in Paris. I mean, that feels like a good idea, right? The scientific city of Paris is going to have the Eiffel Tower in the middle. How good. Let's get everyone working on it. It'll take 2 turns, so that's fine. Non-aggression pact with the Swedes are already in the game. I'll at least buy their tea off them. That seems good. Maybe we can trade everything? Yeah, cool. Holy moly, cool. Okay, right.
We accept, and we should celebrate the agreement. Perfect. Days like this, I'm glad to be alive.
Yes. I want it all, want it. I wonder if they'll take an alliance. No. I was just thinking, we do benefit a little bit from alliances because we took the Umayads earlier, as you may remember. But either way, let's just hoover up literally every single strategic resource under the sun, except for the oil, hilariously. Cool. Oh, planes are flying around the ocean. Nuclear fission has been researched. Oh, I sort of looked up here thinking there might have been, what are you doing? Sure. There might have been some uranium? Okay, maybe here. Oh, yeah, we should make that a city too. Let's do that. Nuclear weapons. Cool. Good to note. Save up a bit of influence for that bad boy next turn. No capital. Capital! Fusion reactor. What do you mean, Gareth? I see planes. Yeah. There's the Eiffel Tower. Brilliant. Do I want some planes of my own? Anti-tank guns. Good. I'll go for the 2-turn symposium to get the fame, I think. 50 fame for 2 turns is not bad. What do we want to do here? Oh my goodness. Look how cheap all this early infrastructure is because I just failed to build it. Go you. Speaking of, does Paris have everything it needs to be the science king? Yes, except for +2 science on research. Oh my god. Build me that, baby. Build me that. The territory you gave to Pink has uranium. No. Okay, at least we have one. You're on collective minds. Might just leave you on collective minds for a bit longer. So, do we only have 1 uranium in the whole empire? because we gave that one territory that happenstance to have had uranium in it. Disaster. Oh, no. Hold the phone. There's the hero we need. There's a second one. In the war city. Great. We can also get the civic, I believe. So let's get the nuke civic. Nuclear proliferation. And start to work on those shared projects. Probably here. Oh, we're also going to need missile silos, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to need a little bit of everything, basically. Testing nukes on holy sites? Yes, no? Every turn counts. So let's get that done in a turn. We will accept a non-aggression pact from the Siamese. Love it. And... in terms of our next technologies, we need rocket science. It ain't rocket science, but we need it, so let's grab it. Oh my goodness, an alliance. Yes. Yay, bit of extra science. Look at the uranium. Ooh, you are juicy. Now we get to see the rest of the world. How did we do? So we have a big blue blob of an empire here. Green's got a reasonable blob through there. Red, a little bit small. Orange, pink. Everyone's actually fairly evenly matched. You got to admit, it's a fairly close call. I mean, of course, they're not evenly matched because they're romping me, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
It's fortunately low. Wouldn't it be lovely
I don't know.
to keep it that way?
I don't know. In a nuclear mood today, you want to ally red and green to destroy pink. Yeah, we could probably... Yes, the French are testing nukes. We could probably push for an alliance here too. Considering how much we're trading with them. Yay! We got an ally! Oh, wait, no we didn't. Premature celebrations! Here I come! Well, screw you then. Right, let's find a good spot to test this nuke. I'm hoping it's going to be up here. So let's just try here again. Where are we? Fusion test. Looks like that harbor is the only thing preventing that. So we might just have to remove it. Maybe there's another spot in the Empire. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, obviously. Let's test it out in this wasteland. And get literally every single person who's not collective mindsing to help us build it. And I'm just going to take a very quick break and go and microwave my coffee. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Right, and 30 seconds later, beep, 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 we're away! Right, that is going to take literally a turn. Let's go shared logistics with you. Brilliant.
We accept.
We'll hoover up your horses and such as well, very cheap. It's probably like a bit late in the game, to be fair, to be doing all of this, but every trade route's providing me with extra money. Also, you know, sharing our influence and so on and so forth. It's probably not a bad idea. Cool. Alright. In literally one turn, our nuclear test is out of the way. We've also just unlocked missile silos. Brilliant. I think in terms of our next tech, we want to push for the stars, probably. To try and squeeze a bit of fame out of them too. We do need power lines, though, of course, for uranium, so I'll grab that first. Social housing is super good. And then let's go, I think, comms satellite. Not mad at some extra cash. Anything back here that I would like to get first? +1 science on regular district? Sure. Actually no. I don't really need that, do I? Yeah, the bane of humankind difficulty. It's easy to lose your cultural grip unless you choose influence cultures. Very hard to keep your societal strength up, particularly if you're trading all over the show like I am. Alright, let's do that. I think that's pretty good. Now, we need to get a missile silo. Right there.
A nuclear missile silo.
Yes, a nuclear missile silo.
Evidence
Most
of
interesting.
destructive tendencies.
I'm just gonna turtle up this city like there's no tomorrow. I am taking 0 chances.
Here is a proposal to get. This is pleasing.
Oh, now who wants a blinking alliance? Hey, okay, you can have it. Now that I've got nukes, right? You protest the weapon of mass destruction? Or just testing at the moment?
My people.
A cultural wonder. In my considered opinion, one of your
The downside here is we don't have the
building that
we don't have the
was
strategics to actually build them. There's one oil
Look
that we
at what
haven't
competing
quite
empire
managed to
has
hoover up yet.
a ghastly
Is it
wonder,
in the production
cry
queue?
of
Yeah, it is. Let's
and
just
perhaps
buy
a
that
cry
one.
of jealousy.
Cool. We should probably also have a missile silo over this side of the world, just in case. Let's queue up one of those. Let's also do the space station. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. This is... So we lost the Swedes. We do still have 2 choices, though. We have the Japanese, who are a pure scientific culture, right? But their district provides some industry to us as well. So, could be useful. And then we have the Turks, who are not technically a scientific culture, but they might as well be. We don't really need science generation from either of them at this point. Our science is tremendous. So So, it makes me lean towards the Japanese. However, the Turks could maybe help us get our agrarian stars. It's an interesting one. Either way, we don't need the science from either of them. So I would encourage you when you vote to think beyond just the science. Yeah. No Turks here. Japan. Uranium. Okay. I do want that gold star, definitely. Man, if I could attach one more territory. Is there an island down here? There could be. Let's just have a cheeky look-see with a anti-aircraft gun.
A first armored unit. Noisy and prone to breakdowns, sadly.
Social housing, communications. There's 100 fame from the interplanetary expedition. There's an ace light star as well for good measure. Brilliant. Sure, take my civic, whatever. Let's test this rocket right here. Get a card to help us finish it in a turn. Lovely. New civic nuclear weapons. I feel like you're a little bit out of date there, game, to be honest. Could go the irreligion route. Not mad at it, but maybe not. Don't really need to buff our holy sites. Don't really need war supports. Slaves are fairly useless to me at this point. I think we're fine. There's a satellite. Pachoo! Now what's our hold up? Aluminium! Japanese are overwhelmingly winning that vote. Look at them go. The Swedes have almost researched all text. No! Okay, we need 3 uranium. There's 1. Let's quickly launch this thing into space as well. So there's 1 uranium. Where are the rest? Please, 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 please. At least that territory didn't have 1, am I right? Okay, there's another one in Paris. Brilliant. And... please, 1 more. Where are we? Ha ha! I see you! Okay, so there's our 3 uranium. Sure. And now we should see great success on a cruise missile. Huh. I mean, I don't really just want to build cruise missiles, to be fair. I would prefer to actually have, 55 combat strength, 53. Okay, let's get a couple of those in here just to protect us. Civic Jumbo. People are yelling at me about the Civic. I assume you're not referring to nuclear proliferation, which I have already? Why am I a moron? What am I missing here? Religious minorities, irreligion, press freedom, scientific facts. Shoot, how are we gonna shift ourselves to... What do my stars look like as well is another thing that I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, so literally one turn we get that golden star, and then we probably jump. You guys said 78% for the Japanese. 78% for the Japanese. You're saying that I was mosed away, yet here I cancel it.
You're at the end of an ideology axis? Well, there's something
Buy it again?
for unswerving dedication to
Is that you? Are you happy? Unsure. I feel like I'm being raged at a lot in chat right now. And I just cannot figure out why I'm being raged at, because as far as I can tell, I have the Civic. I've just literally got rid of it and enacted it again just to be safe. I don't think I lost it, Gareth. And I've just reenacted it again just to prove it. So we've already done the fission test. I need 3 uranium to do the ICBM, but that's not the test that unlocks the nuke. That's the test that buffs the nuke. We've already done the fission test. Do I have to do it again because I lost the Civic? That could be it, maybe. That seems like a really weird interaction that I'm not familiar with, but that could be it. Maybe because I lost the Civic, it wants me to redo a test? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just do the test and do the thing. My god. I mean, see, but I don't actually need to do this ICBM test. Like, I should be fine. I may have discovered a glitch. Potentially. I may have discovered a glitch there. Because I've done everything according to plan. I did already have the Civic, even though I was being raged at. So I cancelled it, bought it again. I definitely have the Civic. The ICBM test is not needed to construct nukes. It only buffs them. But we would like to do the fission test, though, at least. That will unlock the second tier of nuclear weapon. So, I mean, I guess I try and do that. Trouble is, it's such a big chungus. There we go. Right, let's throw everybody on board. Hopefully this will help the game understand what's going on. And we'll be fine.
Reaching the end of an ideology axis isn't extremist. Think of it as being focused, yes? Very goal-oriented.
It means it's blocked. It shouldn't be. Okay, well now we've done that test, so that will have unlocked the next category of nuke for us, so we should now be able to do the basic one. Oh no, how dare you! Yeah, we still can't do it. We still cannot do it. How infuriating. Yikes. Anything I can do at the last minute to try and eat a little bit of extra fame out here. 3 military victories, a whole lot of money ain't gonna happen. 1 expansionist, which I can't do. That old trick. Right, let's see how we did. I haven't looked at everyone else's fame in a long time. My score is 13,800. Yeah, I think something had went wrong with the tests. We'd definitely done the tests. One of them had been cancelled or removed. I'm not sure, but I definitely had the Civic. I know that much for free. $13,800 fame is actually quite a reasonable score. You know, I reckon we might place second. That would be my bet.
Like the course of a river, the course of history
Let's see.
never runs straight.
It doesn't sound like we did because we're not getting the "you did great in Humankind." Let's find out. Oh, hey Mark, good to see you. Bad timing. Hey Seth. A great part of your legacy is the remarkable equilibrium with which we created. Yep, sure. Yep. Post-game nuke destruction, you reckon? Yeah, I'm not mad at that. History may also remember you with awe the visitors they saw the wonder we built. Yeah, look at that. The city of Paris. This was the place to be. Ignore that anti-tank gun. The role of faith in my success. Are you serious? We had like the worst religion ever. Faith was my detriment. Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own word. There may be future endeavours and deeds, and even grander scope for a grander story. Regardless, oh my god, I'm so nervous. You left a great mark and answered, how far will you push humankind? Let's see! How did we do? Oh man. I feel like it's not going to be a win, but it'd be like a close enough GG. Come on. Oh. Whew. Look at that. Wow. You know what? If we went back 10 turns and I beelined the end of the tech tree and picked up those other 2 techs for the 300 fame, we could have nearly bet them. Yeah. I won't bother, obviously, but that could have definitely been a win. But actually, I'm pretty stoked with that. We were within roughly 1,000 fame of taking the victory. Humankind difficulty on Blitz speed. I'm actually pretty pleased. Yeah, we didn't even go through until the last era. If I'd gone through until the last era... if I'd gone through into the last era, we would have won that, probably. Like, no crap. I reckon if I went back 10 turns and replayed those last 10 turns, we could win. I'm not going to, because that ain't me, Chief. But, wow! What a cool game! That was really cool. Let's skip these recaps. Wow. That was so close. I am so pleased with that. I know it wasn't quite the GG victory we might have wanted, but man, that's really cool. That is really cool. See, so like, for example, we missed out on the fame from military laser, so there was 300. And if I'd actually moved into the next era, we would have had a whole load of stars to grab as well, right? So, yeah, interesting. That would have been, I'm going to call it a loss, but it would have been probably a winnable loss. Right, there's more fame. Here's more fame from the Sydney Opera House. You can see how if I'd played that a bit better in those last turns, instead of just being like, I want nukes, we might have been able to do it. However, let's just... Oh, 3 oil and 3... Oh, yeah, I can't even get them. I'm sorry. I'd love to show them to you, but I don't have the, I don't have the uranium to do it. And unless one of my allies has some, it will be a bit of a slogfest to get it. Yes. Wow. Well, look, that is a fantastic game. I will wrap it up there. We could hang around and go for the nukes, but I won't do it this time, mainly because it's 5 minutes to 12 and I have to go at 12 and we don't have 3 uranium in our territory, so it's going to take a bit of jigging to actually get it. I'd need to declare war, take this territory, grab that uranium, then build the nukes, then fire the nukes. So sorry, I'm being booed and traded my way. Sadly, no one can even trade it to us. Yeah. I'm lying. Oh, okay, we might be able to do it in time. Takesies backsies. Takesies backsies. What do we need? Just another oil. Alright, we can do that. Oil. Yep. Cool. Okay, we can do it after all. Amazing. In the last couple of minutes of the stream, we're gonna do it. Should we do the big bad boy? I feel like the standard nuke has the same effect, right? Ah, we'll do the big bad boy. Oh my god, we can just buy it. Okay. Yay, I'm so glad I get to deliver on this. That was much easier than expected. We'll be able to do it after all. Oh, see, and look at all this fame come through. We could have easily won if I jumped through the Japanese. Oh, let that be a lesson to you watching at home. If only I'd done that sooner, we would have literally won the game. Damn. Oh, I'm so gutted. I'm actually really gutted. That's so disappointing. I guess we're firing at pink. Even though green won, I feel like pink has just been the worst. Let's destroy their capital.
I have a quick temper.
Oops. Sort of prematurely jumped in there a bit, didn't I? Look at the range on this ICBM test. Oh man, it's a chimichanga. We'll ignore that. Oh, and all these satellites as well. Man, we could have won that. We could have absolutely won that. Gutted. One day, I will defeat you, Blitz mode. On Humankind Difficulty. Oh, lagging a bit. Mark my word. I will. Oh, look, these things don't matter. Literally just do something. I'll just queue up some stuff so that these cities keep themselves busy. Okay, finally, here we go. We're ending with a bang. Thank you so much to everybody who has joined me live, liked the video, donated super chats. We had 2 new channel members join us today as well. It's been an absolutely fantastic Friday stream for me. Thursday night for most of you. Let us strike this capital. 94 pop and 8 of those annoying Huck hordes next door. Yeah, let's do that. Let's teach them a lesson. Take out our frustrations on the world around us.
Well, somebody had to have that planetary first. Congratulations on fixing your place in history.
Here we go. Good blammo. Look at those horses, those Huck hordes. Should we not be seeing a big cloud of uranium? Okay. I didn't see the big cloud that I wanted to see. What happened? I mean, we definitely nuked it. That was probably the most disappointing nuke I've ever seen in my life. What an anticlimax. Where's the death cloud? Why is my life full of technical difficulties this week? Did it get intercepted? Oh no, it didn't, because it destroyed the city, but it didn't destroy those... Oh, it looks like it did destroy those units. It seems to just be a little
You're
bit
at the end
glitchy.
of an idea for access? Well, there's something you have said for unswerving dedication.
Oh dear. Let's try a baby nuke next turn, just to very quickly... Look, now I get the achievement. Now I get the fame for owning a nuclear weapon. Mate, I'd already owned one. That is ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. Wait, where did that baby nuke go? Didn't I just buy a baby nuke? Well, I'm sorry about that anticlimactic nuclear explosion to end off the stream. Just rounding out here at the end, I want to say a very big thank you to the Super Chat donors during the stream in particular. Devilish, Gareth, Jason Bennett with a big whomper, Sir Rubio, regular donor, P-Draggy and Star Heels, Aaron, Quintanilla as well, a huge one. Some old guy in Hawaii twice, Gatsby, a cheeky fiver, Peter R, and Bry Guy 2, and Naderade as well. Thank you so much, Naderade. One of the new channel members, as well as Tom Dobro as well. Well, there you go. I seem to have completely broken the game right before turn 69, so we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do very much appreciate it. It was unfortunately a slight loss, but it could have easily been a win. Like, 100%, we could have easily won that. If we'd moved through into the next era, grabbed some era stars a bit quicker, tested the nukes properly as well, would have given us a bit of fame, and launched ourselves to space. I will not be streaming for the next 2 days, but hopefully I will catch you on Monday morning my time, which will be a Sunday night for a lot of you, or Sunday afternoon. So yeah, until next time everybody, have an absolutely freaking fantastic weekend, hopefully free of technical difficulties, exploding computers, and everything else in between. Next time, let's race to nuke. Yeah, next time I'm thinking I've got a custom map that Shabuls created that I'd like to play. Or we could do a Nuki run, or we could do a Faith run as well. Those are my 3 things that I'm thinking about. Anyway, until next time, everybody, thank you so much. Poke Me, Tinker Bros, Seaton, CMP, Lit Lucky, Lord Justinian, Chris, Gareth, Tinker Bros, all of you, Light Boy, everybody who's joined me in chat today, Wessel as well, I see you, Seaton, all of you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go microwave my coffees.